Mark it if possible. Call it too high if you see that. I don't know how it goes.
It's Alpha. I'm at the helipad.
I mean, it is.
Alpha, where did you say you are?
At the helipad, it's just TSL.
That is a sad face. I pity your existence.
Alright, let's see these
You're the
guys get in
helipads that
position.
are southwest of the arsenal, inside the closed-off compound.
I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Mark landing pod.
Yes, you asked me to come there.
Congratulations. And you can also participate.
The advice, the area is being marked with green smoke because I'm here. You're not here.
A bit young for an adult.
I'm an adult.
All squad leaders and vehicle commanders on 50, please come to the green smoke with it you can clearly see if you get higher
What's the
ground.
mag or the ammo that you want me to grab?
If I had to take a random guess, I'd say someone threw a smoke grenade. Stop freaking out.
For those that can't see it, it's to the south.
Some shit there.
Southwest of spawn.
Who will surround
1100 bullets in there.
Does that count as bad frag and spawn?
Who's behind me?
No. Shit.
Fuck you.
All of us look down onto him.
Hey, someone get a screenshot of us. I can't rotate around and screenshot because. Oh, wait, 1 second.
Say cheese, Melon.
Yeah, got the screenshot. Ew, woo.
What the fuck are we doing? Everyone's gone and we're just here like wondering what the
Alright. Let's get today's missions going here. This is gonna be my only stream today. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day, I guess, editing or whatnot.
They get killed because of like being one squad short, and then we just show up and like, okay.
Oxy, you know a fast way to transfer things?
What?
A fast way to transfer things between backpacks.
Let's see how things go. So I'm gonna wait on the, speaking of what's going on here, I just kind of had to start because Recon deployed way ahead of everyone. I don't know why. So, they're just gonna take their sweet time, I guess.
Who is singing in Irish? Degenerate.
Put some more rounds in there.
Whether the good or bad
Just
happens, like
to
goes
load
on.
those speakers up to the top.
Stop stealing my culture.
No, never, no more.
Right.
Ease!
I'll switch his boat. Stop stealing my existence. This is my
I
thing.
play the wild road. Okay.
She hasn't hit me at all with the dildos, thankfully. Let's see. What did I get done today? I did a little more editing on the,
1x5.
on some clips here. I got a,
Got a
little
long
snippet
range?
from TM done, just trying to teach myself how to do Sony Vegas.
Roger, recommend increasing your altitude so that way we
going
can actually get better line of sight.
Oh, easy. Whatever.
Cut one of my
There's transmission.
mission development projects for one community because I just don't have the time, and I want to focus a bit more on other things. And they're still at spawn doing silly things. I don't know why they pulled up so many 6-man Vics, because that's not going to be able to fit everybody, so there's that. And then also air, like all 4 pilot slots got taken, but
Freakers.
Oh,
I don't know why they have that. Hey, Whale, how you doing?
Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a wreck, baby, right round. Remember, do not Google meat.
No Nomad JTech, if you guys can, please get eyes on town of Zavros, see if it's occupied over.
You can forget NVGs if you really want me to.
Yeah, well, after I got killed, I didn't feel like playing. I already did a Zeus gig. I did 2 Zeus gigs, so I was just burnt out.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get eyes on Zavros.
No, I never uploaded Battle of 73 Eastings because Kidal was just a desyncy mess that prevented that op from being run, so it's on my redo list, but
I tragically remember that the last
I'll get that done when I decide to get it done. I'm really tempted to skip out tomorrow and just go spend time. I guess I'll decide if it's depending on the weather. I don't know. Today's just been a pretty bad day, so. Sucks though, because last Friday was also a really crappy day for me, so.
What do you need to fill the road?
It's back to back, getting pounded in the frickin' gut, and there's not really anything I can do about it, you know?
Ooh, that'll be a tough one because there's too many T4s here today.
Hard to be optimistic.
There is no Kozus. There is no Kozus.
Titan on
Make a better line.
Yeah, me too, Whale, me too.
I think a couple of the other squads are running tight.
Forts, welcome to your first stream, man. Hope you enjoy it.
No, I'm Bravo. I think Alpha might be as well.
Now, I'm gonna be a complete jerk to the recon team because they went ahead. Oh yeah, it's vanilla base, so I can't do anything.
Some traffic.
So what I will do is I'll
on the town of Zavros, no thermal contacts, no movement visible.
I just don't know how to use it.
be checking those
Recon of
hills.
the main AO over.
Welcome.
Päivysti. Vitu ruotsalainen oo, paina sitä saatanan kyrpää. Tarpeeksi monta kertaa, että saat Mind-direktorin päälle. He's been briefed on how to use it.
He's got a laser designator in his hands.
Fucking well. You'll have to remind me for the rocket, but I won't see it backlash because it's public op.
Ihan sama kummalla puolella se on. Yep.
I love these players because you gotta directly tell them yes or no, otherwise they'll just go off ahead of everyone.
Hyvä.
It's nice to see the off-roads being used though. That was an old staple. It might be finished. We do have a few fins here and there, so I don't see Macmarine or Yanni, so it might
really
be
don't need
something
to
else.
tell you, but if any of your birds need emergency resupply, we'll be happy to move to a safe spot so they can land.
Roger, JTech out.
Oh, that's funny.
Siis mulla on tää mun peukulla alla oleva näppäin.
Didn't mean to rearm them, but oh well.
We're all gonna die. Horribly.
So I'm pulling that thing out.
Right,
It fired
sorry,
an
we'll
AA missile, that's why that guy's dead.
Delta,
So.
gonna pull you in.
Okay, boys, mounted up, we're moving. Plans going to RP1, then swing around the hill, and then drive to the next minefield. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine.
Oh god. Alright, might as heck start the recording here, because, you know, operation. So, what's up, guys? Wee Woo here.
Really good thinking, good idea.
We're gonna shoot this drone down real quick. And there it goes.
Hey, are we clear to move out?
Recon already did before I said so, so I guess you are.
I meant
Also, your
mid-course.
drone got shot down, so they know you're coming.
Copy.
Wow, imagine that.
Grant, for peace of mind, who's drone operator?
Arjundo.
Just like the old Friday Ops.
So,
Back to 2017.
here's the deal, guys. Today we're doing a bit of a remaster here. I've rebuilt some of what Ahoy World EU5 used to look like, except I replaced all the memes with old memes from back in the day around the time period. So we got arsenals, landing pads, a few seldom picks for vehicles, but no limitations on their gear except for what, you know, NATO would have.
Marshall is on the road. We're driving along.
They're already
the
convoying up
MSR.
on
We'll
this. This
see you
is
guys
a
in 15 minutes when we
play
actually get
on
there.
the first stop I played under
Who's
Luton.
driving the recovery?
I went up with Zeno Inc. We went up to this hill.
Bobcats on the
We
road. If you
18
guys
stuff.
want to go
We then
past,
ran
go
as
past.
two
We'll
squads
keep
came up
online.
this hill and got mortared. It was funny as hell. And we just basically swept and cleared this power plant. And then this position up here was also enemy controlled, so I just thought that would be a nice operation to do. And then the second op is going to be a search and destroy mission that was done a few months later for artillery sites. It's just I'm gonna give them a little bit of extra oomph to it.
Why is the ID clearer going off-road?
We'll get there when we get there. So it's just a simple sweep and clear, NATO versus CSAT, just to kind of relive my my first stop. So I think it would be interesting.
Wait, did somebody ask about Bobcat being off-road?
You gotta drive down here.
Why is the ID clearing vehicle not at the front of a convoy?
Because we're not an IED clean vehicle, we're a resupply vehicle, and I had actually told us we were going off-road to let everyone pass.
Copy, must have slipped.
High Command, to confirm that the Predator drone is the one that got shot down, not the whatever we have.
I don't know, I don't have the UAV terminal.
This is ground, I can confirm from the rugged tablet. The Predator was very neatly shot down.
Things are
It's
going
almost like it has a 20,000 meter altitude limiter.
I mean, yeah, that got shot down right there. It was
straight over
right
enemies
here.
when you can actually hit enemies from 10k away. Imagine that.
This is not important for fifth.
I'm gonna scan the hills and mess with recon a little bit. So Luton had a style back then where he'd always pre-designate the hills for artillery. So I'm gonna follow in those footsteps. I've already warned the player base. I'm gonna be a bit nasty with the arty today, but nothing too crazy. Huh. Neat. And he would have spotters pre-designate these hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish? I mean, actually, this is a rangefinder. What am I doing? Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Not quite an arty party, but close enough.
About a click. Oh, wow, the other one started shooting at him.
This is Marshall to grounds.
This is grounds and traffic.
Is everyone heading to RP1 or like what's the plan here?
Everyone is heading from RP1 and
Headshot.
from there we're gonna move by the yellow line.
And he was plinked at twice by the other dude.
Copy that.
Nomad ground.
This is grounds and traffic.
Could you move the yellow line about half a click further north? Because if you're gonna follow the yellow line, you're gonna move across Recon's position and we are compromised.
Break. Nomad. JSAC, no copy. Roger, do you have any man pads in the area?
We're gonna send that thing up. Here we go. Yeah, thanks for the
Really need to know
18-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. So, this isn't how his op played out, because they didn't... I don't think we even had a drone in that one. So, this one, everything's aggroed early. Again, back in the day, Luton would have people pre-designate the high hills, and then he would scan them with assets if things were aggroed. And normally he would open up with mortars, but I'm going to open up with snipers instead. Normally, I would have given a few ranging shots, but this guy fired 2 shots. We saw one plink in front of him, and he's just stuck there. So I shot him. Now we're sending the BTRK up to go take a look at things, and I am going to call for reinforcements to go check that out. So we're going to do a double assault squad from out of the AO. I am then going to put down a simple covered truck to try to mask my number here, because we know they're trying to look at us from air assets, so we want to be a little mindful about that. And I'm going to basically put them out of the AO, but, you know, have them go check that out, seek and destroy. Now, I completely ignored the RP1, because I'm not supposed to know that that's there as a Zeus. But I'm putting my stuff up at this point. And looks like Undead goes KIA. Still put my assets up there to check. So it's basically what this Friday slot's gonna focus on for a little while is I'm going to remaster some of my favorite ops from Loot 09 back in the day. And I'm going to mimic most of his old style before he hit 100,000 subs and he got really heavy with the artillery. He still used arty, mind you, but he did it in a fair way that I used to do, but I just kind of petered off because I just hate artillery in general. But I'm gonna get back in the spirit here, and I've already warned the players that that's how I'm gonna play this op. So it just means they have to be mobile. So this guy's gonna want to get in a position where he can cover that RP as he scans around. So the best place to put him to cover that dismount point would probably be, I don't have access to a topographical map, but it would probably be about right here, yep. Because he can get decent overwatch on that position, which is going to put him pretty nastily close to that Marshal. If anything, that Marshal might be able to get an engagement right there, but then it's going to get tapped in the rear from this BTRK. And that is not where I told you to go. Send and go Team 6. No. So
Good
their
day,
darter
peeps.
is up
Give them
here.
much
Hasn't
love
been
with
engaged. That's
Wu-Tang.
good. We got this Vic now coming up. They're in the blind spot, though. Yeah, so they didn't know that vehicle passed, so for all they know, I'm going to move them a little more to the right here to cover the road. They're going to think it's clear, but as soon as they're engaged, you are a cheeky little shit. He does not want to... There we go. Now he's going to be aggroed by those shots. And we're going to bottleneck those guys. Now what's he waiting on? So I don't know why that Vic is holding right now. They did slaughter those infantry, which was good. Okay, he just decided to... Yep, I love the drag glitch. I absolutely love that stupid drag glitch. Plague Luton, and it plagues me. At least he went evasive, but yeah, so basically if I select something, it could accidentally detect that it's dragging. And it, yeah, it does not like that. This gunner, there we go, now he's engaging shit, okay. So I am going to, we'll watch this action right here. seen some autocannon fire come down as this squad tinkers with this BTRK. And they're trying to get their AT guy around to get a shot on it. But the BTR is actually doing a really good job maneuvering back and forth. They could probably argue that I'm already seeing that at that point. That's just, sometimes the AI does really well, and it's gonna start picking players off that are exposed. Now he's holding right there. Giant's trying to get a shot on it. They're trying to maneuver this Vic aside, and it's still gonna fire at Defensor because Nim hasn't sent me a script that sets these guys to civilian when they go down. Rocket goes down. It is a hit. It disables the gun. Okay. Best I can do now is try to pull it back, but I'm not gonna get any good avail on that, so that's good. I am going to send another squad of infantry, not at them, but as a defensive group. We just heard it explode in the background. The BTRK, not the defensive squad I'm sending. And I'm going to mix a rifle squad and an assault squad together, but put the assault squad down second. I put a recon squad down, I'm silly. Alright, that and a rifle squad. Put those guys in. Now we can go ahead and set these guys to get out, and then we'll waypoint them up as needed. I got a tank back here I can send around. There's the cooking off vehicle. Drone respawn, so it's being sent back up. I still got this patrol vehicle on the right flank. And I do have this Merid back here. And now we're hearing the... What is he shooting at? He is shooting at that Predator drone again.
Right, confirm we're shipping.
It's out of my lock-on range, but the guns are hitting it. Now, I don't have a spotter for that IDF. These guys are exposed, so they might be able to get cut off here. I'm gonna fuel up this Merid. She is fueled up and ready to go. Let me make sure she's ungarrisoned in case I decided to do that. Because I might send her out to play QRF, and that's gonna get hit by the Marshal. But it looks like these guys are stopping prematurely, so this infantry squad just might get by here. At this point, whoever the drone operator is should just actively be in that one drone to scan. Marshall now going up. It's going to be very close. I don't think he might see it for a hot second right there. Yep. Oh, he definitely saw it. There's a little slowdown down from the driver. Yep. Now he's playing it cautious. But if he poked left right now, he'd be able to do it. But he's going to be more concerned about the security of this infantry group. That's formidable. Makes sense. Now I am going to hide myself as a Zeus and teleport myself up so we can listen to their long-range communications on 5-0. So that Vic just barely making it up. I do have a squad in here to dismount. They're not doing the obvious assault method. They're going around, which is a good thing.
Just north of that.
This is Bobcat. We've hit recon RP, moving to X-ray.
Bobcat, be advised. Stay in RPX until friendly forces clear the no-no square. Afterwards, move to the left.
So they got the Honey Badger coming up for a resupply, Vic. They got some of the trucks back here and infantry guys
cleared,
over
then
here.
move up. Roger that.
Smoke billow could be seen from all around, so these guys do know they're coming. So you might see me get on vehicles and mobilize as needed.
You guys moving to the no-no square.
And you got Mac Marine back there.
Negative.
On his aircraft, and these guys.
Martial arts sorting out.
What? Did you try driving under a bridge?
Copy. What's the status of the Marshal? Over.
Stuck under a bridge.
Indeed, you were late.
I got nothing to say. Like, that's... Wow, are they all unconscious? No, Falcon's still alive. They're unloading the body. Falcon actually might be down. He just might be in the blue animation. Yeah, no, they all killed themselves, and they killed the entire squad. Wow.
Status on the town of 10.
And they got their medic. Do they have a spare medic? Okay, so JY can go over and fix them. I'm not sure they're going to be able to salvage that vehicle, though. So, they wipe 2 of my squads, they wipe 1 of my BTRs, and the first thing to draw blood in this operation is... Well, no, that doesn't count, because the BTR got the squad leader, got the Vincer, but... The bridge so far has gotten how many casualties here? 1, 2, 3, 4,
We need
6
your medic,
casualties.
The bridge at Odessa,
I did not realize if I knew bridges were this powerful, guys. I probably would have. I would have put a bridge right here. I would have just knocked out this undersection, made another bridge there. I would have put a bridge about right here too to really like keep my bases covered, and then I would have snuck a bridge over here as well, and that would have really prevented their marshals. It's clearly. That's the strategy. You heard it here, folks. I mean, you saw it too.
Here's on audible gunfire.
If it works, don't fix it, you know? Missile away. And that's another hit. The Predator is down once again.
Current SO is AFK.
And apparently the current SL for one of the squads is AFK. Probably because he died to a bridge. But no, okay, so they're getting everyone picked back up. That's great. That's amazing. That's just awesome.
The Martian such good covers would be really appreciated.
You know, even if they asked me to fix that, I wouldn't fix that, because that's just... That's like ramming your Vic into a house and thinking you'd make it through. Ooh, look at my beautiful little, drone here. It's still flying.
Be advised, Marshall got armored by a bridge, because Arma.
Good copy. Time to look at it.
See, I hate it that they say it like that, because that's gonna make them think, oh, they got,
Charlie, what's your status? Over.
They got oofed by the bridge.
Charlie,
no, they drove under a bridge too short. It didn't have enough clearance for them, and they just,
Grid path 11207.
They got oofed. Now the resupply Vic's back here. I could potentially attack that. I'm like, what's that? No one's noticed a squad just yet.
Down the bridge just to cover anything coming by.
I'm gonna put this tank up here to potentially overwatch that squad of infantry if need be.
Ground, JTAC.
I've never had a.
Your drone operator lost another drone. Over.
I've never had a bridge kill 5 people, so that's
good copy.
That's a record.
Marshall to Bobcat, what's your location?
We're currently sitting at X-ray.
Break, sniper fire inbound from the towers to the east.
Sniper fire tagging M's right there.
Most of the infantry are down at the small town of Odessa to the south.
I'm gonna give it a few minutes and they're gonna start ranging mortars.
Say again, sniper on top of the tower. Your power plant, over.
Alpha, stay with the Marshal, Bravo Delta, start clearing the no-no square and let's move to take this fucking power plant over.
Maneuver a sniper team in. I got this MG firing down at him.
I'm not sure if anyone's saying anything, there's too much noise. I'm going on the north side of the bridge, heading up towards the AO.
Good copy.
Oh, I got that squad pretty much boxed off.
The Marshal until they're fixed and ready to go, then bound to them.
What's that? I think he's doing JTAC, since he has the officer cross on him.
This is Charlie taking heavy contact at the chapel. Our medic is down. We need another medic.
Be advised, T-100 Varsuk on the hill southeast.
It's a lot of ground. Can you have a better fucking location than that?
Give me 1 minute.
Charlie, push that. Push up from the chopper now.
Now we have a massive battle line right here.
This was Nomad, be
Unable mass cast. Charlie is mass cast at the moment.
Nomad, be advised, we're back on station. On the hill.
Pull this tank back. That smoke screen actually worked for it. That's incredible. Normally the smokes don't do shit.
Marshal to JTAC, rough position been marked.
Charlie, This is ground. I'm moving with my medic to assist.
No, once that's not red for, but he hasn't aggroed that squad, so it's okay. I'm gonna push this Vic up.
Keep it coming in from north.
This guy is giving him such a chance. That was awfully nice of this AI.
Currently moving into cover, getting
But
fired
it wasn't
at
enough.
Far away. We are making steady stops. So, into the zone as well.
Bravo.
Bravo is to the northwest of where we were all gathered up, and we're covered behind this little rock.
That's one squad pretty much locked down.
Charlie, ground.
Have eyes on that Vic. Oh, dodged a missile.
Delta, enemy 100 coming on our position.
T-100 is now mobile.
Nomad, be advised. Sniper team on top of the solar hole taking out.
Extract, we're gonna need some help here.
Hey, Mr. Gunner.
Bravo.
Oh dear. Oh, rocket just flew by me. This has been the most lethal I have seen this little boy go. Holy crap. They're not even they're not even looking around here. 2 rocket misses.
We're sneaking along the western side of the elephant grass. Watch us coming in.
This is just madness.
Copy. As long as you stay in the ditch where the water is, where we were sitting, don't go under the bridge. You should be safe from the T-100. There are a couple buildings here you can hide behind.
Yeah, roger that.
This is ground. We have a mark for our time.
Hi. I'm a vehicle. How are you? This is more than a squad wipe. This is a platoon wipe.
It's Alpha to Cass. It's in the air.
JTEX in traffic.
This is Alpha. We got a T-100 main battle tank on the beach just inside. Marking now.
Roger, we only have Pawnee.
The guy forgot to put a rocket in his AT stick. And the Marshal just completely ignored me. And he got a hit on my engine.
Good had,
wow. Okay, what's the damage? Ran Falcon over. These guys are okay. Those guys are okay. These guys are partially okay. They got a medic, though. These guys, definitely not okay.
Different down.
And these guys, not okay as well, but they did wipe that squad. I went on an adventure, and that was... wow. I thought, I literally stood there so Falcon could hit me with the AT, and he just choked so hard. I'll give him that T-100, but just... hot damn, like... I don't know what else to say about that, you know?
What's the status of the T-100 over?
Like... that was just such a bad joke.
This Alpha tank has been taken care of.
Always pull security, guys, and always make sure there's actual rockets in your AT sticks, because...
unable to mark.
Otherwise, that's just gonna happen again. And I meant for this to be a nice little small scale, but this is... I'm just gonna send another squad in. Hopefully the Marshal will shoot it. I'm laughing about this. Like, this. Where's everyone's head today? You know, because when Luton would RC something, he would actually, like, shoot to kill. I at least try
Ground,
to,
Mr. Marshall.
You know, I'll have the AI do most of the
Copy,
work,
we
but...
need a medic. We can pick them up for our commander.
Ay, ay, ay.
Be advised, mark your position, map will send my medic over.
Copy, roughly near the mine marker in the town of Odessa.
Don't know why he's painting me. Well, at least Air will have someone to transport now. Oh, What do you want? He's a mispaint and he does it again. I don't think I've ever, like, fully killed everyone, Bad Wolf. Again, I let the AI do it, but off a maneuver like that? I don't think so. I've gotten close a few times, though, and this is no exception, but... I'm honestly baffled that that went that far. So this squad, I will admit, I intended to wipe because they were out of position. They had 2 squads firing at them. That was easy. And then I just started driving around, and I let the gun do the rest.
South-southwest of your current position.
And then I literally stood here for Falcon to hit me, and Falcon didn't even have a rocket loaded. So it was like, okay.
Roger, track from there, left, upslope, group of rocks. To the left of there, about 100 meters, there should be a 2-man sniper team. Can you eliminate that? It's currently pinning friendly forces over.
Alright, we're going to start ranging an artillery right here.
Marshal, this is Iran. Medic is in route.
It's Alpha to ground.
Send traffic.
We've reunited with Delta and I'm currently medic them up. After we've done that, we'll start our push east down the beach again.
Good copy. Charter, you're in net.
We'll move him up a little more. I'll move the sniper up a little more as well. But now Luton would be doing some artillery somewhere. Especially with that black smoke. All that movement going around, yeah.
All stations, this is ground. Has anyone been in contact with Charlie lately?
Now give it a few seconds. They're going to adjust the ranging here.
Break, IDF inbound.
And let him go again. This is what Luton would do. He probably would have put this a little further back, but since the mortars are literally right there, it does leave a lot less room for adjustment, but I'm going to slowly crawl it down.
Yeah, Roger, there's a couple sniper teams out there.
They got this Marit up here, and it's shooting at the Vic.
Search for them with thermals. They're only in a half a ghillie.
Hey, firm. Don't mind, got eyes on the sniper team you meant.
J-Tech, this is Marshall.
Son.
There's a BTR marked at the battle tower south of the solar tower. Has that been killed by air yet?
Negative, haven't pushed anything in because of the drone. It's likely being presence of man pads.
Roger, I can engage the BTR from out here.
So I can do a pseudo spread by putting this up.
Sure, that'd be super. As long as the tower you're referring to is
pull
not
these guys
the
back
tower
as we're
tower.
watching them maneuver on the left.
No, it's the battle tower south on the hill.
And there's AT going out to kill the boat. Gun just got disabled.
This is Alpha to Marshall.
Go ahead.
We've run the length of the beach. We're on the hill.
I'm gonna send that APC to go in close.
Be advised, BTR pulled out of its garrison point and moved north, lost sight of it behind the hill.
Now, I can get them repaired if I bring them down here, because I'll say my crewmen are also engineers, because their crewmen are set that way.
Ground, this is Marshall. How long for the medic again?
It's gonna take a second since ground elements are being gained near the chapel by Emma Reed.
Ground, JZ.
This is ground.
Roger, transport inbound with Charlie. Presumably wiped ETA is gonna be about 2 to 3 minutes. Landing at RP X-ray.
Good copy.
And we still have that Marid marauding around.
Interrogative. Is the Elizabeth going to be able to hit Emma Reed by any chance?
Say again?
Is There's a bit going to be able to engage a target.
He's hunting them.
Friendly units.
If you have smoke, you can mark your position. I can try my best to guide them on.
I'm gonna say these guys are gonna turn the guns around.
Send.
The sniper team you have once is one's taken out, the other one scampered off. So it's off position and not shooting anymore.
And then I'm gonna get these guys.
Roger that. If you guys have eyes on the battle tower, track down from there. Should be able to see another 2-man sniper team.
Go from here.
Hey, firm.
Ground, I'm gonna say you probably don't need that airstrike anymore because it went boom.
Marid is gone.
This is Alpha, we took out that Marid.
Roger.
And I can say they'll patch it up. And that's gonna make it all yellow.
Just disappeared from the chapel.
JTAC here, Delta.
It would just be a get out animation, repair,
Roger, you mean
go
Delta
back.
for JTAC, Roger.
I'm stupid, sorry. Question, we have resources coming in, where are they gonna land?
Sniper team is engaging. I'm gonna start
Roger,
ranging
already have
artillery
an
again.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I wanna pick him up, that's why.
Hey, Delta,
Roger,
can we get your medic?
Break, Delta.
Full spread going.
Reinserts landing at RP X-ray. Time now.
Copy.
Now I can go ahead and delete that boat.
Thanks, JTAC.
Ground, this is Charlie. Once we've reinserted, where do you want us?
Break. BTR Kemish moving from power plant. Time now. Moving west.
Send that group up. Looks like they killed my AA guy over here. Interesting shot. I'm gonna range those up.
Nomad 12 also the advice BTR coming in.
Yeah, Roger, just called that out.
Get that guy into cover.
Alpha to Bravo.
This is Bravo.
We are coming up on your position from your north.
Alpha, this is being ground at the moment. Currently KIA 2IC stepping up.
He needs to poke his head up.
Alpha Bravo, check in.
It's Alpha.
Give him a few seconds to see where those craters are.
Bravo, check in.
Go for Bravo.
And he's down.
Charlie, still reinserting. Delta, check in. Up on mortar rounds.
This is Nomad.
Alright, this driver's pissing me off, so I'm gonna...
Good copy, Nomad.
I think he's shooting at an air asset.
Alpha Bravo, are you up and able to continue us trying to assault the,
I need him over here to
plant?
deal with, what they're mortaring to confirm. How do I copy AI and Eden, Achilles, or Zen Enhanced, and then you,
Alpha Bravo, be aware of empty squad to your south.
Control Shift C, Control Shift
Shoot
V.
over the covers when we get across, we'll move up and allow you.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Speaking of. Oh, this is where the bad stuff happens. Get the handy dandy rangefinder out. Range is 366.
Alpha to Bravo, we have taken care of the contacts. We are moving along the beach.
And now we commit fish in the barrel.
Like civilized people.
So over the medic moving towards garrison position. You're gonna be walking up on a squad of infantry. Over. And they walked on him.
Be advised, Marshal Commander Becker.
Hey, buddy. Charge.
Question, how are you doing, Kids and Alpha?
There we go. It's bedtime. This is what Luton would do. He would shoot to kill. He would cut guys off, and he would make their lives hell. That's 375. Oh, he's exposed. Armor piercing ammo. And he gets me with a rifle shot. I'm really surprised that didn't cook off. Just a tease. Anyway, this squad's now coming up here. They're clearing out things over there. We've got some units moving around still. I don't think I have anything else that I can really set. I do have a Merid back here. I'll go ahead and push those in.
Did someone call for Alpha?
Yeah, the turret's disabled, so
yeah,
I'm actually going
hearing
to
high caliber shots next to Marshall. You guys
try to move him back.
Fucking in the valley between the two hills.
Ah, so right below us. Copy.
Mortars are still A-okay. I don't really have anyone to range for them, though. I'm gonna keep my AA cover back here. And that cooks off. Alright. So now we just have to watch for the Marshal there. And otherwise, things can get wrapped up pretty
Bravo
easily
here, we need the medic. Approximate location will be... bloop, no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the AA position as is. These guys will go ahead and ungarrison and send them up. We got about 2 hours left for this slot.
Bravo, how are you doing?
And we're just hearing coaxial now.
We're mostly across, we're holding offensive.
They're engaging, but that Marshal should be able to tap that.
We're just below the mortars marker.
They can't drive over one car.
Roger.
That was the Marshal being engaged.
This is Charlie, go ahead.
He's right on the
Confirm.
previous mark there, so
Bobcat to JTAC.
they're already ranged in. On that spot.
Wait, one Bobcat.
Meanwhile, these guys, I think they're just part of an AI group walking around, so nothing too bad there.
Bobcat, JTAC, send traffic.
And I'm gonna now ungarrison this
Do
group.
can you get some of your pilots to check out the Bobcat stage marker to see if it's safe for us? If at all possible.
That Marshal is quickly
Roger, where am I looking
repositioning.
for this mark at? There's a lot on the map.
The west
I am
northwestern
not
side
left
near
with that
Odessa.
much in terms of defense. They're just kind of surgically picking parts
Yeah,
apart,
Roger,
which
it
is a
should be
really
okay.
good call.
Just be advised, there's a lot
And they're
of
keeping their air
ground
assets
forces
back
to
because
the
I
west
want to
there, so
keep
I
my
think,
AA cover
direct
here.
fires from the battle tower.
But remember, the objective is the position over there, and
Roger,
they do have a
that will move
squad
to
right
a
here
safe
that can
spot
do
near
that.
there.
There's a low hill near Odessa.
So I got those two
Troops setting
guys.
up behind
Looks
that.
like they're part of this patrol, actually. So that patrol sent them up to
Yep,
do
Roger, we'll
recon.
move there.
These guys don't really have good eyes here.
Bravo, this is Delta.
Is the medic needed at
You guys
Bobcat
able
stage
to
still
move up
current?
from the north to south?
They're stepping on each other.
Bravo's
Shouldn't be doing
moving north-south, yes.
Copy.
Hems is on
be
his own
advised-
over here because
be
he has a
advised,
blindfold
We're gonna have
on.
Delta on your right flank. We're gonna move in from the southwest. If you're targeting the tower, which I assume.
Them and their silly suppressors. I'm not gonna RC for any double taps here. I just wanted to play with the marksman.
Has anyone go to
Meanwhile,
clear out
drone is
Bobcat
up here right now.
stage, or do you want Charlie to go there?
Still have the Tigris back here.
Bobcat stage is clear.
Copy.
Ems is gonna run right into this team. And he is being suppressed and shot, and he goes down.
This is Alpha. We are at the tower on the.
They're gonna
hill
watch to see if anyone else comes with them and try to get these guys in cover.
Power plant. We are currently clearing it.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to run off on your own. You're gonna get oofed pretty hard. Getting these guys off the mortars as they breach.
Ground forces
They're
with
popping
that.
grenades
Be advised,
back.
Let Kasimov the arm.
Copy, shit tech.
Beats me with a handgun. Otherwise, I just have some teams I had in display reserve here. I got this group coming up as well.
Station. Alpha, Citrap, over.
And let me deploy the
This
trap.
is Alpha ground.
Send traffic.
We have secured the mortars south.
I'm gonna increase
of
the respawn time of that Greyhawk.
power plant.
Good copy, Alpha. Do you have any casualties?
We're getting taken care of. We are on the contact though.
How bad?
This is Nomad, be advised, we just saw one big explosion going off at the battle tower.
Contacts northeast of the belt.
Yeah, idea.
And that's got hit by an accurate machine gun. Noise. And let's see, those HE shells only blew 2 guys away, so spacing is pretty good within that compound. That's always nice to see. And those guys are taking care of those contacts. Now, the real tricky call here. Alright, first off, if that truck rushes.
Bravo, Citrap.
Bravo's in the tower. We're good.
Charlie.
I don't know why he's driving right up to an enemy-controlled compound, but there you go. Congratulations.
I'm gonna estimate that the
That's what
Charlie,
that's
and
what
the
Luton and I both will do is and honestly I should say any zoo should do that. That's a random vehicle flying in with no support. Kill that. Ems was randomly over here, away from any support, doing who knows what. Kill that. Deal with those issues as they come up. They're gonna see the tracers. I'm gonna have this guy run over, see if he can go do something about that. And I'm gonna give him a buddy.
Delta here, question, how's it looking over at the power plant?
They're having the Marshal shoot at some targets over here. We gotta hope he doesn't go too high up and hit, what's that? That would be pretty funny.
Anyone?
Are friendlies still in the power plant, or because I'm
There
seeing
were
people
never
down
any
there?
friendlies in the power plant, though, so I think they had a miscommunication, and that's what caused that.
Do we have any
Luceo's
friendly
almost
elements
wrapped up.
inside the actual power plant? Yes or no?
This is no map
the,
device,
Vic
no
right there. I'm gonna
visual
go
on
ahead.
anything moving. Never mind. Someone just popped smoke in the power plant.
Great. We have 1 times friendly element moving from the west. Time now. Don't see anything alive down there that's friendly.
Copy, Delta's gonna come in and swing in behind that element.
Alpha, are you able to clear the rest of the hilltop?
Now, I just heard mortars.
Yeah, I think Bravo and Delta
The
cleared.
trick is, where are they being
the
popped, though? I
southern
hope they're not
side
going
that
on
we
the
are
power plant.
Checking out what we can do with the stuff, but we think the rest of the hill is clear.
If you guys can carry can eliminate the other garrison positions on the hilltop, that would be great.
Advise, we just have friendly shoot mortars?
Alpha, yes. Bravo, I think.
Please tell me next time.
They just took artillery fire. Oh, and there goes the drone again. Oh, it actually evaded that one. He is out of Titan AA. And I got nothing else to deal
what
with
are you guys
that.
firing mortars at?
The Tigris.
Can I borrow you for a second?
Where the fuck is there a Tigris?
Reference yellow smoke.
Oh, you're completely out of ammo. Wow. That's amazing. Alright, well. Let's go sneak you out.
I'm hearing heavy fire inside the compound. What's going on?
Oh, is he dropping mortars? Yep. Oh, he's dropping mortars on friend. Oh.
Fire. You're hearing being popped off.
Amazing.
To the, south.
It is friendlies. And the
it's not friendly. It's landing on friendlies.
This is friendlies in the battle tower position. We're leaving. We're taking one of the Vics and we're moving. Okay, so, believe that. We're staying here for a second. Fire off another set, Skelly.
Can you ungarrison and go, or is this just gonna be you being stupid?
Alpha 2 mortars, we go to the PDA on that shit you are hitting.
Advised, enemy Tigris, northeast. Marshals engaging, push it.
Do you mean the Tigris we've been mortaring for like 5 minutes now?
Yeah, you said yellow smoke, there was no yellow smoke on it. Guns down.
The squad that's on the mortars, you guys didn't accidentally bomb the power.
Alright, let's see how close I can get here.
Correct, we did not.
Grounds, JTAC. Power plant isn't tapped. They have eyes on.
Do do do.
Good copy, thank you.
Do 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 do.
Advise.
Do do do.
Never mind.
Do 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 do.
Enemy Tigris down.
Do 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 do. What good's an infantry screen if it doesn't screen for you?
Maybe close.
Really, guys?
Delta here, we are moving direct southeast from
Oh my god! I couldn't help it. I wanted to see. I just ran up to it. I ran right behind him.
Alpha, what are you doing at this time?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Northeast.
Those are really dickish things for me to do, but at the same time, if I'm able, yeah. So CSEC can't literally like Melons ranting in local chat. I'm sorry, okay? That's really mean for me to do, but at the same time, that's fucking.
Oh my.
This is Bravo, we're heading down to the power plant.
Charlie's currently moving south from the power plant.
I need a long range radio. Right the fuck now.
Oh.
Hey, Squad lead, Victor needs a long range.
Hey, no, hold on. Zeus is here. Zeus is here. You can borrow mine. 1 second. Here you go. Yep, it's on the ground. Have fun.
Never mind. Liru
Fucking, where is it?
I'm gonna go teleport back and get a new LR, because I want to listen to this. So give me like 30 seconds, okay?
break. Next time, please PID your infantry. A CSAT walked right up to fucking Marshall and shot it when infantry's around it. Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Hey Malin, how you doing?
Hi.
I had to give Falcon my LR. Oh, I bet you did.
I saw it, and then I was like, why the fuck is that happening?
I wanted to see if they were pulling security, because you had a squad around you, so I just
weren't.
walked up, and then I literally, like, stood behind a guy for a good, like, 15 seconds, and I just turned right. And I was like, okay,
just kind of
let's go ahead and
the
boop
way
it.
everyone else was. And I was just like, hang on, that's a CSAT guy. Why is he... He'd be just kind of vibing, though. And then boop. Because security is a thing of the past.
Fucks in this community. How the hell do you miss a CSAT man watching 2.5 feet right next to you?
You guys are ready.
Because...
Alright, I'm gonna teleport back in the AO and start setting with the next AO.
Cool, enjoy.
Again, really mean thing to do, but at the same time, if they're not pulling the security, then what can I do, you know? That was meant to be a nice little, oh shit, AT guys trying to get on top of us, but it turned into,
and you might be able to reinsert shit to the west of that.
I don't even know how to say it. It just turned into, that. Alright, so we're gonna start setting up this next AO. It's going to be artillery positions here.
You know that friendly forces are using enemy vehicles over.
Yeah, so someone came in and cleared out my turrets. Alright. This is gonna require, some SOCORs.
This is Bobcat to ground units. Be aware, if you don't tell us you're coming in an enemy Vic, we are going to shoot you regardless.
Well, no, actually, PID'd people who were inside the vehicle, so I didn't shoot them over.
This is Bravo. I did call out that we were in enemy, but okay.
Yeah, Roger, need to get it acknowledged by people over.
This is Alpha to JTAC.
Send traffic.
Marked LG Alpha, west of the AO. You can approach low.
Bravo, after
yeah, so you gotta group them up and then garrison them, because it looks like that overrides.
AI to check what the fuck is going on there, and if that's clear, then I'm calling this AO here.
Hey, this is Bravo. We're picking up dead people at the power plant, and we will move out to there immediately. We will be taking a hostile Hemet. Please acknowledge my last.
Acknowledge. Bravo is all stations be advised. Bravo is taking a hostile Hammett.
Gotta boop them a few times so they get the message.
It's Alpha to JTAC. I'm able to provide smoke if you request it.
There, he can get himself wedged in there. And yep, okay. You know what? We're just gonna do the fuel cut. Since these guys are
special. Is the power plant clear?
Air from Bobcat, power plant is clear at this time.
Bobcat's moving up to the power plant.
Good copy, Bobcat.
Also, be advised, at the Bobcat holding, there is 1 times Hemet transport that is still usable.
Ground, this is high, how copy?
Sorry, say again?
I'm just calling for you. Make sure when you leave the AO, because of how the vehicle respawns work, you either bring the vehicles you took or demo them so they respawn at base. Because I'm busy prepping the next AO right now, over.
Good copy, high.
Right, ground, this is Charlie.
Send traffic, Charlie.
We're going to reclaim our pick and then return to base if that's okay at the moment.
At this time, that's okay. Bravo, send traffic.
Question, how many seats do we have inside the Blackhawk?
About enough for 14
Blackhawk
men.
holds 8.
Copy.
Alpha calls dips.
There is no dibs. Jesus Christ, Alpha, you're still the fucking Martian.
Alright, so we're setting up
Alpha, do
this
you want
next
transport
AO.
in
This
that
was
Blackhawk or
the
not?
AO where Famiches flew an A10 around and Luton responded for him like 3 times because Luton wanted to get some cinematic air shots. I'm going to recreate that sort of style for the A10 gun runs, but I'm going to give them 2 instead of 1 A10.
Bravo.
These buildings are clear.
And my pilots will hopefully know how to fly.
RTB.
No, not to rip on Famiches or anything, but he didn't really know what he was doing at the time, so it was kind of funny. So now I'm just setting up this large AO
JTech,
here.
you guys require extra?
Negative, we got 4 wheels that can take us.
So yeah, that was the first AO. We had a few laughs. They still got it done. We almost wiped almost all the infantry. We found out that the only thing that can really kill a marshal is a bridge.
Your chopper isn't letting us in.
And
He's floating 10 feet off the ground.
yeah, like
On the station.
Amazing, you know.
Ground. We are clear for RTB. I say again, we're clear for RTB. Please collect your vehicles on the way out or demo them. How copy?
Bobcat copies, we're leaving now.
We're going to
Charlie copies, collecting vehicles.
Put a fuel truck
So,
down.
long and short of it, you guys need an airlift or not?
Alpha is getting airlifted out on with the Blackhawk.
Copy. Alpha, please demo your vehicle. Never mind, you came in with the Marshal. Please do not demo your vehicle.
I need a fuel.
Delta here, if no one else needs the airlift, we would take it at Alpha LC.
Ground, this is I, how copy?
Send over car.
Roger, when you want, I can give you the brief for the next AO. It's not clear yet, so don't send anything just yet. Break. I am also putting down your 2 A10s, just a reminder. No pylons, only the main gun. And I'll also let you bring sidewinders for them for AA defense. Break. But they do not respawn, so make sure you are careful with them. So, garage. Again, weird limitation, but that's how it was done back in the day. I mean, well, no, Famiches did have pylons, but instead I'm giving them 2 pylons with pilots that are competent. I'll let them customize.
Where did we actually place our car?
The things there. Your ops ready to go for tonight? Bad Wolf is another Tanoan sweep and clear on the Russian thing. I might come, I might not. Again, just been a tough day, but not gonna lie, seeing the bridge take out a Marshal has kind of put a smile to my face, so I'm feeling a bit better. At least I have the guarantee of if I start Zeusing, I'll know I'll you know, pick myself back up eventually. Yeah, that thing can't really fit in there, so I'll put it on the outside. Yep, okay, cool.
Ground, this
I'll
is
just not be a
Bobcat with
melatonin little shit
we're heading home.
Good, copy Bobcat.
On the command thing.
Ground, JTech, Alpha loaded in here on RTV time now. Or, pardon me, Bravo. Loaded in here on, over.
Good, copy. All the stations, do we have any vehicles left on RP X-Ray/RP do not
Nah, we don't want that Hainer, we want the 10 Hainer, there we go.
Unknown, Charlie is moving along the yellow line backwards to pick up any vehicles that may have been left behind.
And I'm also going to add an objective in this airport for them to do. Because this op, I will admit, when Luton built it, there was not really a reason for infantry to play it.
Well, you want us X-ray or not exposed?
X-ray, we're moving over the tanks now.
So I just want to...
Copy that.
It's just going to be a simple grab intel and extract with it. So put a little thing of pseudo intel here, put an officer down. But, you know, the whole gist of this, which I did like this about the strategy you made for these ops, is, you know, while they're artsy being for one op, you're setting up the other. And then once they start fully leaving the AO, you can start deleting everything. So I'm now going to set up some rough garrisons here and then patrols around the bases themselves.
Charlie is waiting at RP X-ray.
And I'll start reading up chat. I've been a bit quiet because you know, when you have to build an entire AO, you gotta focus just a little bit. But I wouldn't have this any other way. I'll give it to Luton, though. Back in the day, he was pretty damn quick when it came to making AOs on the fly. Well, at least on some days. And some days we'd have to wait like an hour and a half for him to be ready. Thankfully, I'm a bit quicker than that. Now I'm going to start doing general vehicle stuff. So let's set up some patrols here. Car. HMG. Always like it more than the GMG. Luton lost interest in Arma because he lost his player base, essentially. He'll tell you a different story, but it's because just a lot of people lost faith in him. I don't blame him. I've had YouTube go to my head. That was 2017 to 2018 for me, so... You know, I'm not gonna say that that shouldn't have happened, because it fucking happened to me. So, you know, it's very easy to let everything get to your head. But he was, back in the day, one of the best. I would say to today's standards, he would be about an average to above average Zeus. At least his old style. Pre-100k subs. Post-100k subs, he would be about below average to average, I would say. Really just because of the mortaring and just the massive screw-ups with everything. The fact happened, yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, so... the fucking... That's gonna live with me for a while. That they tried to, instead of going over the bridge or around, they tried to go under a bridge with the marshal and got stuck and killed themselves. And a few people in their squad, which... ay, guys. You know, I like rooting for the players. I like seeing them succeed, but when they pull stuff like that, I just kind of hold my head in my hands, like, what are you guys doing? Please, stop. For me, maybe? But yeah, no. Luton has some really good guides on Zeus. He has some really good ops. And they're driving back, so I'm going to reset myself. Not everyone's left that AO just yet. This is High, back on station. What you guys need?
Marshall doesn't respond. Or didn't, rather, sorry.
I know why, it's because I accidentally deleted it on the previous AO because I thought it respawned already because I thought I saw the pop-up break. Give me 1 second.
What's the timer on it normally so I can keep track of it for you in the future?
5 minutes.
Roger that, I'll have a timer on that.
I mean, it's fine to not have a timer because this AO's like, you know, down on the bottom right peninsula, so just consider it a fuck up on me, gift for you, don't worry about it.
Roger that.
What's that? This is Mac. Or Sparrow.
So if you guys have any other things to ask about, talk about, feel free, and I will answer them, as long as they don't get too personal about things.
I'm guessing Caleb's taking it. Sparrow's gonna retask as transport.
I still need to write Golden Rule 2. I might do that tonight. I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough.
Sparrow retasking transport.
Because I'm a silly goose.
So MK200 then probably.
Like a glove.
Yeah, just stick to the 6-5.
Ground, this is Marshall.
Undead, hold still for a
Ground,
sec.
this
Don't
is
act like I
Marshall.
read chat.
Copy.
Echoing that one guy's laughter, that is funny to me.
One rifle mag, one pistol mag.
Ground.
I got all of that first objective reconned out and got shot by a fucking.
Be advised, Marshall's gonna start moving to the next AO. It's ground.
Negative. AO is not ready yet. Over.
Pistol mag into him.
Furthermore, you don't even have to brief.
Was that the guy spotted or the other one?
Yeah, it was the one you spotted running around the corner.
Still fixing you
The
up.
Vince, I got one, and then I got the other one.
Good.
Marshall, you want to hear a crazy idea?
Yeah,
Hit me.
So we have advanced sling loading. So if you want to really get to the AO quickly, you could coordinate with a
The
pilot.
last thing
Yeah,
I
I did notice
trust
that, like, suddenly
is
there was
a pilot.
nobody on that tower.
Oh, trust me, if you can't trust an infantry squad next to you, you can probably trust a pilot.
I can't. Apparently an 18-man 2 meters.
Yeah,
Well,
we
this is
set
not
charges and
something I
everything ready
have
to blow the
anymore.
walls, and then Bravo, Nimia's boys and girls started jumping on, going poof, poof, like,
Ground command JTAC. Pardon me, high command JTAC.
Hey, what's that? What's up?
I really love the personification of your own ego right here in front of me.
Oh, which one? Is it the one where I'm on the shoulder or where I'm crying? Oh, you have the... Okay, yeah, you have the one. That one's 2017, baby. That's what started my ego right there.
Yeah, Roger, ego.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Fucking. Dude,
Yeah,
I can't even
nice
trust
time
an
clearing
infantry
those,
squad to see
things
one
on Dragon.
CSAT man with an RPG-29. I can't trust a helicopter to
So
lift
you
me.
say all these British
Hey,
people.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, enjoy your drive then.
Medic animation.
It's almost like that an entire squad that does not have AT is looking at a dead Tigris. It's almost like it's dead.
You know what's really funny? You would have not known this, but the Tigris was completely out of ammo, and I was trying to have it leave the AO.
Yeah, say that again. I couldn't hear because
it was out of ammo.
It was out of ammo, and I was trying to have it leave the AO for like 5 minutes, and it just didn't want to leave. So I'm like, oh, okay, you get a free kill. Have fun.
No, my Mars round went right up its ass.
Hey, Nim, do you know what really upsets me? Do you know what really upsets me?
Oh, hey, look, it's one of the recon boys. Somehow you got spotted.
Pants, but you've got a
Do you not have binoculars?
Okay. No. So recon, after we shot down the drone, Luton would always pre-designate the hills. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna start scanning the hills for potential mortar spottings, and I'd give ranges. So I'm scanning around as a sniper, and then I see a dude staring there. So my other sniper with him puts 2 shots at him, and he doesn't even flinch. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, one of them flicked right off in front of his face, and he just stood there. So I'm like, oh, okay. You're dead now. Good night.
Yeah, I was on the drone. That was why.
Okay, I'm gonna be.
Well, okay, don't be on a drone when you're exposed on the side of a hill.
That's the thing.
There's your lesson.
Originally, I wasn't exposed.
Well, I shot you, so you were clearly exposed.
Yeah, Falcon. That's the best thing about that. Do you know the battle tower? Right to the far south. 2 clicks away.
What was
7
40K?
people dead.
Biggest foul up as a
Liru,
Zeus.
can I ask how much of taxpayers' money have we lost today?
I wouldn't know. I'm not keeping track.
Oh,
I mean,
I
the
have
drone up lost
a,
the
no,
fucking
it would be my
Greyhawk
Arctic
like
app.
3
It would be the Arctic app. That was my.
I just want to bring my own darter because I can't trust drones. Fucking simple instructions of where I need to
That's the thing, Falcon. I have a drone up with. I have a drone with me the entire time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I also have a fucking UAV.
Liru, can I get a drone
thing as
darter,
well.
please?
They're in the arsenal.
You're not gonna believe this, but they're in the arsenal.
I know, but I didn't know if I was allowed to or not. 'Cause I'm crew.
Are you the drone operator?
No.
Then you don't know what a drone is.
Darn.
You're a military boyo. You're not that smart. Recon's pushing it. I'm probably gonna take away your drone privileges next time because I'm not sure if you know this, but recon and drone operators literally cancel each other out.
Well, I mean,
So Harry.
drone up.
I just don't know what to do. I was sitting there for 5 minutes, like they're calling these things out, and marking them, and then saying, you know, this and that.
Yeah, the way I see it.
Apparently, there's a camish in the downslope that we can't see, but nobody fucking knew it was there besides Delta, who was getting shot at. But didn't want to call it out.
Ground, this is high. I'm ready to give you the next brief so we can get started at your earliest convenience. Over.
Hallelujah.
Hey, ground command.
Definitely be nice to know.
Yeah, I would just get that.
I'm just sad I didn't
You
record
wanna
the
get
7
your,
kills
drone
and 2
operator
clicks
to
out.
not fucking waste his drone, maybe go recon the coast so I can find some landing sites.
I wanna be sure.
Hey.
Stupid idea.
Wait, but at this point I'm
What?
considering taking direct control of the drone.
Yeah, you can just set it to go to a certain altitude.
I don't think he knows how to do that.
48.8 check.
Hey, Liru, can you do us a favour?
Roger that, Death Star.
What?
Do you know the drone that's flying above, south of Neochori? Can you just kill it?
No, you can go into it and ram it into the ground. I'm sure your drone operator has it over there for a reason.
No, it's my drone, that's why. It's just refused to listen to instructions for the past, like, 10 minutes. So.
Can't you just remote it?
I could.
You could.
Diving
Meanwhile,
into the
I'm
ground.
building an AO. I mean, to sound like a dick, but you know, if you can do it, why should you ask me do it? You know?
Been probably
So
speaking to a wall because his 50 changed.
It's okay. I don't blame you. I always teach people how to check if splints are enabled on the server, and people still ask, and they've been doing that for months, and I've just given up. So.
Bravo ground, do you hear?
Shoot in the legs.
Say again, Bravo.
This is Bravo. Is ground command alive? Are we getting the brief?
It's gonna take a second. This ground command has a retarded fiber that can't navigate for shit, so we're a bit late.
Ground, I can still give you the brief. You're in range of my net, right?
Nah, I have to put a brief. Did you not hear it?
Say it again?
How are they not back?
I asked you for the brief I said earlier.
Oh, I didn't copy. Stuff like that, you should probably make sure I copy. Anyway, break. Here is the brief. So, for this AO, it is on the bottom right of Altus. This was a play off of one of Luton's bigger ops, where he wanted to get some cinematic air shots. So, with the spirit of that, plus I rarely see ground use gun runs properly, I am saying that air is not allowed to use any pylons except for AA and their main cannon. Your target today is 3 objectives. Break. Your first objective is to find and eliminate 3 different artillery sites. These sites are composed of 3 SOCORs each, so there are 9 SOCORs total on the map. Break. Your second objective is to, on the airfield, find 3 airplanes and take them out. They will not be mobilized for this mission. They are drained of fuel. It is an easy target. Break. Your third objective on the airfield is to find some classified intel next to an officer. It will be in the form of a laptop. Someone needs to grab that and RTB with it, and if they're able to RTB with it, then it is considered secured. If they die, it will be replaced next to that person. Those are your objectives. Any questions?
Okay.
Roger, are you using an Xbox controller to get that smooth as fuck cinematic?
Oh, you know it, what's that? Yeah.
Roger that.
Xbox controllers. Thank you, Whatsy Daddy.
This is just getting creepy now.
And what about enemy armor and your famous weapons?
You are fighting CSAT, and the rest is up for you to recon, because it's a big AO.
I didn't hear.
Copy that.
What the fuck are we doing?
Which briefing? All of them. Like AP is like you can still shoot personnel with the AT missile. And AT does more damage against buildings, I think. Anyway.
Alpha, Bravo, Delta, what is stated?
Go ahead for Alpha.
What your... Okay, all stations, what your stations, one by one, starting with Alpha.
Break. Ground, this is high. AO is ready to go. Feel free to start whenever.
Hi, interrogative.
Yeah, shoot.
When your YouTube and Twitch crew peter out, are you also going to go into 40K and start painting miniatures and do lore reviews? Over.
What's that? Let's let them organize for the AO.
Roger that, over.
Oh!
You can't escape from the question, Liru.
Oh.
Your fans
Ground, this is high. Get your shit sorted, and then while you're driving into the AO, we can fuck around with stuff like that, because you got 50 people board at base.
I have 10 people who need to fucking resupply, and that's it.
Wow, only 50 viewers today? And viewership is really dropping. 40K is looking pretty sweet right now.
Nomad, step out, go vehicle. Do your shit.
Hey, see you, Tommy.
Yes,
we're driving. We need the ammo.
Marshall is stepping off now. We're going to try and use our cameras for additional recon from probably the radio tower at 210 and Disneos Peak.
Bravo, Delta, Charlie, are you ready to step off?
We don't have anyone standby, so...
Charlie is still rearming. Should be maximum.
Good old Liru 1009.
Go for Alpha Ground?
Bravo, yes.
Bravo, load up. Be on standby to go.
If you're ready to go, load back up into the truck.
Delta, are you ready to go?
Alpha is ready.
He did have the time a little darker, but I'm
I
foregoing
said
that.
Delta, but okay, Alpha, mount up, Delta.
Let's see. Let me get some additional teams around. That one's good.
You're all cleared to move out to RP, not garbage. I say again, all stations on this net, you're clear to move out to RP, not garbage.
Alright, so starts aggressively adding mortars. That's literally
This is Bravo.
I have told him I am using artillery for these missions, but I'm not using them as aggressively as he would.
One, Bravo.
Again, pre-100k looting, not
I
post 100k.
authorized the 6-man squad to take it off-road. Who took the other one?
Nice.
Now we wait. So, we have a Marshal already deploying, we've got other Vics being sent out. I'll probably cut the stream in half, you know,
Bravo,
for 2 videos to upload.
Send it, Bravo, sorry.
I'm working with JTAC on a secondary insert, is that okay?
Oh, I'm never getting 100k. No, screw that. That seems to be the switch when people go, you know? I don't want to do that again. No, sirree. Yeah, imagine playing Arma 3 with an Xbox controller. He did it for his cinematics, and hey, it worked for him, but... it's not gonna happen today. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to delete that, because I did say I would delete that up there. So, we've got 2 airborne pilots. I still saw some of them with pylons. I'm a little concerned, but... worst comes to worst, I'll put a Sheikra in the air and just shoot one down. If they can't follow simple instruction.
5-0 check, Charlie back on that. Fucking Arsenal made my radio reset.
That scared me for a second, but I forgot that's a glitch that just happens with rotors. If you don't see it take off, then it'll like take off in flight, but it's still okay. Yeah, people are, I'm living well. Had some bad stuff happen today, but you know, we all learn from failure anyway. Ah, screw it, Bad Wolf. It was actually funny, because, it's always when I'm getting some momentum for subs on YouTube, I'll just randomly, like, have a day where it's, like, minus 20 or minus 50 subs, and it'll, like, even me out, and it's like, oh, okay. So at this point, I just believe that someone's intentionally screwing me. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Hey, Logic Group, be advised that that second Huron there is for you guys to fly with.
That happened.
Bobcat Group?
Yeah, Bobcat's already in the Vic, the helo waiting for the helo to take off and land us somewhere.
Roger that.
They're waiting for you to lift off and sling load them. Alright, so go ahead and sling load that thing.
That's good to hear, TX. least that means I'm doing some stuff that's right. Yes, no, maybe so. 2017 and 2018 was a very fun time. Let's go with that.
No pressure.
And I'm still embarrassed about it to this day.
Just remember this thing's real fat.
I love how these guys are taking the off-roads instead of the transport trucks, and I guess Air is just ferrying the rest. They're bringing a transport truck out.
Yep, exactly says it is. Bobcat 2 heavy.
Hey, High Command.
Yeah?
No Liru Tan jokes, but there was a big explosion back in days.
I saw. Yep.
Roger.
I can hear you smiling.
Yep.
We put that explosion all the way up here.
It's funny because if I highlight that, I need to say this for myself to listen to. I need to go find the footage in between ops where Malin, who's the part of the Marshall crew, when I recommended that he gets air towed, he said no, he doesn't trust the pilots after they had him get screwed up there because no one was pulling security. And yeah, no, he was right. They were right. Wow. Amazing.
Boy.
Yeah, the Bobcat survived, but I can't believe the Marshall crew predicted that. It was Falcon and Malin talking to me about that. They got the prediction. Wow.
Safety check.
Yeah. Wow.
Good check, 15. Yo, if anyone tried to reach Delta in the last 20
So
minutes,
again, sure, that was funny, but what's really funny is just the context. So bad.
Safety check.
Good check. Bad check.
What do you mean, Bad Wolf? Don't play. Why is it gonna require a lot of air towing? Because they gotta tow stuff via air to go play on an island. How about this? How about approximately 30 of you are gonna die. Oh, I can't wait. Can I just watch? You just throw up a spectator slot so I can just look at it and go, okay, yeah, that's an op.
48 check.
Alright, so they'll get to this AO eventually.
Yeah, this is gonna take a bit of time. Sorry. I have to remake my cut. Then I'm gonna have to wait for the thing to spawn
says it is, you're gonna have to drive all the way.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Well, you can wait at base and do nothing.
It's not an option either.
Alright.
I guess.
So I'll let them get a little closer, and I guess we'll start the
Come on, it's
cut in
only
after the brief.
5 and then another extra 8 clicks.
It's not that bad.
Like 13
I'm gonna
clicks.
drive it if Gingerbread doesn't want to drive it.
Ground Command, Jane Tap.
Sorry, repeat.
Do you
Don't
want
have
to
air unless 58 people show up? Yeah, good luck with that.
Ground Command, Jane Tap, you
Like
copy?
15 or 13.
Just
to the RP not garbage, direct route is 5 clicks and a half.
Roger that.
That's like halfway there. Which means the other one's an extra
shall
5 or
we-
6.
I assume it's coming to RP, not garbage.
Hey firm, we're coming from the
Only had one
east,
marshal, right?
northeast.
Only one marshal.
Okay, you wanna join us in Tagia and Panagia then?
3 men went inside
Say
the
again?
marshal, so we had...
You wanna join in
Bobcat is still
Tagia
alive,
and Panagia then?
Is it actually still alive?
Yeah, it is. It was super fucked, but it just got repaired.
Did you just say?
Forget it.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
We do have the logistics thing right there, so...
This guy thinks that it was something about a tea party. But he's also British.
That coast is all clear for the most part.
Was it 48.8? Check.
They're now flying directly over. Trying to use my Mark 1 eyeballs, but I don't see the A-10. Oh, there it is. But the AI is not aggroing on it, so I won't jump the gun just yet, because he's trying. He's trying to stay up above. Even if I hear that jet wash.
Sorry, ground team speak was a bit fucky. This is ground back on station. Send traffic Alpha.
This Alpha. We are moving with Delta in on the first turn.
Good copy.
And Bravo.
Stay safe.
Don't worry about it, Chimwatch. Don't worry about it.
This is Nomad. Bravo.
Okay, Alpha Charlie here, Delta. We're gonna go up to Heat Missile. We're gonna start engaging targets with our long-range missile launchers from there. Before you move in, probably, unless you want to get blown up by vehicles.
This Alpha, we'll move to dismount first and wait to the line check until you're in position.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
So OP Yeet Missiles, that's an interesting AO name.
Ground
I'll be
presence,
spawning
J-Tech,
QRF
copy,
from
over.
the bottom area over here.
No, I do not copy. JTAC, send traffic.
Roger, asked for you 5 minutes
I'll
ago.
be bringing it in a corner.
Yeah, my TeamSpeak kicked me out of the server and didn't want to connect for like 10 minutes.
Good to know you're on the same helicopter as me because I can literally hear you speaking.
I think the rest of the players are coming in via this helicopter here.
50 check.
That's good.
Yeah, I see
This
some
is
people in it.
Bobcat. After that disaster, we're just gonna fucking drive in, even if it takes us half an hour.
Roger that, Bobcat, got the beat. You fucking need it.
Oh, what's that? Sarcasm is beautiful. Ah, man. So, alright. Here's the AO, guys. Player base are in 3 different portions right now. There's some guys still back at base. The resupply Vics deciding to drive because they killed themselves trying to be towed in. We've got Recon and the Marshal up here. We've got most of the infantry coming over here, and then ground commands coming over here. So they're very spread out. And we know what happens when they spread out. It can get very, very messy. But I'm going to go ahead and set up my truck here to stage my reinserts. We're going to do car. We're going to do a Tempest this time, because this is the tougher AO. That'll just be something I copy and paste. And it looks like, I guess he did too wide of a turn. But that transport Vic's oofed. So I'll go ahead and end key it so it can respawn. Yeah, I guess he made the turn too hard or something.
Alpha to Delta, we are in position.
So, I've got just some patrolling Vics around. The artillery positions for reference, I got one over here, and one back at this corner base. The intel is by the planes, so the planes are right there. They got to blow those up, and then the intel is in this building right here by that one officer. I have a Kajman on standby, and I got an Orca on standby for ground-based stuff. And first contact might be pretty quick, because I do have the towns being patrolled. And I got these 2 patrol cars driving around. They're marking that as garrisoned here. That's because I got a sniper team right there, so I think they were picking on thermals or something. Looks like Recon deployed. That is a Titan AT. Yep, so they are going to get 4 shots of AT, but at this angle, I'm not sure what they're going to be able to hit. They might be able to hit some passing vehicles.
To Alpha, we are on the ground moving through the AO. Just heads up.
Copy that, Bravo. We are moving
Meanwhile,
from
these
dismount
guys
along
are
our yellow line.
coming up here. That Vic's got to be careful because it could aggro this Merid. But I think he's driving it down to park it.
Yeah, Delta, we're currently in position. Give us a minute or 2 to scan for targets.
Don't drive it any further. You guys are tempting me here because I can claim I hear that engine. I mean, when contact starts, I'll be pushing stuff around, and I'll bring QRF from this corner. But yeah, they are deployed really, really loose around this section here. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Center of the time.
Be advised, Forest Index will be in about an hour and 12 minutes to allow time for the 7:30 slot. Over.
Good copy. 1 hour and 12 minutes. Timer is on.
I don't think there's been
Boys,
any
for anyone who
recon
didn't
done
hear
in
that,
here though, because I don't think they know.
It's about 1 hour and
Yeah, they plan to go into that
big
compound, and that's where a target
No,
is.
thanks for being sexist.
And there's the first shot. I get hit with AT immediately, but it just wasn't effective.
This is Bobcat to JTAC.
This is JTAC, son.
For my own curiosity, can a human actually lift a Bobcat?
In vanilla,
Delta to
no.
Alpha. Alpha,
That's cool. Just talk over me, no problem.
You have enemy infantry to your southwest in the construction thingy.
So I am sending QRF
Hospital and a transport truck in there.
from everything that can locally be around to respond to this.
Talk over me, thanks.
I'll send one of the
Great.
transport cars.
Bobcat, JTAC, they can fucking lift you with advanced sling loading, so that's your only option. Over.
Oh, roger that. If they want to come and find us out in the middle of nowhere and advance sling load us forward, they're more than happy to.
Roger that. Hunt for Bobcat in the middle of fucking nowhere. Operation commence.
So, I sent this squad up because this is an open area and I don't want to reinforce that group, so I wanted to have them come around and flank. Unfortunately, they're going to now run into this squad, and we only have 2 squads of infantry here out of the 4. One looks like is pushing up. No, that's recon reposition. The marshal's now going up to join this group, which is their remaining infantry.
Hey, Alpha, there's a Vic coming out of the building to
Tab
your
out, check a
southwest.
number here.
Careful, it's running around at the smoke clouds.
Alright, so we're down to 45 people. First mission at 50, I guess 5 people call it quits at that point. AT
Bravo
just went out.
Marshal's coming through.
And they're hitting vehicles. So I'm gonna go ahead and ungarrison these guys.
Go again?
And it looks like they shot us up.
Marshal approaching from your north.
This is Alpha 2, I see Alpha Maskaz. All 5 members down. On red smoke.
That would be these guys. There's another squad right there.
Red smoke on enemy pause.
They're engaging with Titan missiles. That's an interesting call. These guys aren't gonna have an angle on them.
Go ahead.
Would you be so kind as to keep it about a healthy 800 meters between you and friendly forces?
So I got enough units over here to set up a target.
Exactly where you think. You stay behind us.
800 meters is not a screen. But fire support, that's a
Take
different
your
thing.
toxicity off 50, come on.
Charlie, you alive?
Yeah, I really need him to fix that. Because they're just shooting at bodies at this point.
Bravo, you got 1 times infantry transport coming in from the east towards the...
We're going to attempt to start pushing.
So do I actually... can I have you guys?
Compound on the hill. There is 1 Vic up there, a couple artillery apparently. Not sure what else. I'm trying to get eyes.
Oh, I can. That's awkward. Yeah, so these guys are probably gonna burn their own ammo. I'm gonna send those guys into town. Meanwhile...
Charlie.
I just saved that dude.
Do you need a medic or are you good?
These guys have set up over here.
This is Charlie, squad leaders down. We're taking
Possibly
immediate
strike
fire
at vehicles
from the
over there.
southeast, about 50 meters.
Still waiting
from
for
our
those
position.
shells to splash.
Copy, we're gonna try to help Alpha. Hope this works out.
I just heard some form of AT launch.
Nomad, you Delta?
I have no idea where that's going.
Come in past you to your east.
Negative. We're in flat ground here. We can't see
Copy. Never mind.
all of it.
So we'll get that adjusted, have these guys call for it.
Ground, this is Charlie, back on that.
Good copy, Charlie. How are you doing?
I think they still have some ammo, but yeah, they're just dumping it on the bodies.
Bravo,
Let's have
Charlie,
a talk with
is
them
hit
after
for right
this.
here.
Transport truck coming up.
Send.
Yeah, we're just gonna drive the rest of the way in.
Roger that.
JTAC, this is ground.
Yo.
Are the A-10s able to conduct a gun run on this lovely position in front of us?
They're gonna go check that rocket that just fired over, or their missile that fired over their face.
There's a Tigris nearby.
So they just sniped the,
Nomad Alpha Charlie, be advised that transport coming in
Snipe
from
that Vic.
From south towards you.
And we're gonna have them go do a wide vector from where that rocket came from. Big spread.
Bravo, this is ground. Be advised, you have 2 machine guns on those towers, and at least 3 more.
That's gonna stop the reinforcements coming up here, but they just lost their Kajman to something, so they're gonna go prioritize that.
Hopefully the
Charlie, medic is up.
No, I wanna keep these guys defensive in the compound.
Enemy patrol on the other crest of the
Yeah, so they're switching their secondaries because they're pretty much out of ammo.
One time in infantry squad.
They're going to back away. Meanwhile, that Vic does not know what it's doing, so I'm gonna just repaste her. Again, I want her to meet up with that group.
This is Bobcat, be advised, we just are past RP, not garbage.
Shot in
Here,
the
another
dark.
20 minutes over.
Give or take time.
And we're gonna have air
we'll
now,
see.
try to get on him. So, we don't have anything to PID here, but I'm gonna retask them. Since they confirmed that there was a vehicle driving around, so now we're gonna have air retask to do it. Can you guys go react to that?
What you doing there, buddy?
Nomad, are you in a vehicle at this moment?
Nomad's in an off-road, bum rushing through the middle of the AO. They're less than 100 meters from the town of Soprano.
Well, you're on a suicide mission. We apparently don't try to Who's Batman? What's that song?
Roger that. America, fuck yeah.
Ask them to go over. I think, yeah, Undead got flung from the vehicle. But yeah, like I said, you bum rush into my AO, I'm gonna do bad
Alpha,
things to you.
Charlie.
I'm gonna send them to hold fire because I want them to burn all their ammo off that guy.
What's the current time of the town? Charlie is on the
Delta, you're currently getting
northwest
Alpha Vector.
area with 3 enemies, 1 AI marker. How do you want us to coordinate the push with you?
Is dealt with.
We all went down. We're with Delta now. I just divided the town. We'll go clear that with Delta.
Break,
Bravo
click off,
to
troops emergency
Marshall.
in contact. Go, Bravo.
Clearing out
Can you
bodies.
give us a little bit of distracting
Have
fire?
those guys go meet up with them.
We have got
I
nobody
don't know,
away.
Bad Wolf.
Charlie,
I
we'll clear the
honestly
west.
don't know.
Marshall can help.
Actually, yeah. Marshall, can we just push up inside you?
If you want.
Marshall's ready. Tell us when.
Wow,
Marshall,
crazy.
come up to us. We are directly ahead of you. We're going to mount up and we're going to bum rush. Not really any other way to do that. Because it's all open.
So we're having some more shooting going on over here. These guys are gonna try bum rushing this. I got a decent sniper shot on the mortar right here.
Marshall, but we're...
That'll provoke my Camish and my air support to go in. Yeah, they're gonna go for a bum rush. Okay. I have one AT guy. And I got another one right there. See, they're just separating their forces and dividing and conquering here, so it's just getting into a mess, and oh dear.
Charlie, I guess.
Charlie, can you be present on the
Charlie, this is Charlie. We're taking contact at the compound at the western side of town.
Just go, full speed.
So I'm not going to preemptively do it. What's that's going to stay back there? Yeah, I would too. But as soon as contact's called, I will call my stuff in. And there it is.
Bravo, JSAC, that position is going to have fucking mortars in it.
Affirm, we're pushing.
Bravo, mortars are firing. Bad mortars are firing.
Mortars are being fired, over.
So I think they killed the outside AT guy. No, they didn't. Yeah.
Bravo, C-trap over.
What do you expect?
Big boom, much death.
Delta here, we're gonna get Velvix and move over to support.
Give him a second to react if they were staring right at me.
Good copy.
So you can't say I didn't wait.
Two people, maybe, I think.
Good copy. Is the medic one of them?
But yeah, I mean, they could have had air soften it because air still has its main gun. They could have brought a mortar themselves because those are in the arsenal.
Entering Panagia.
I don't know. They still have this. You know? Like, I'm waiting for them to use this. Granted, when Luton ran this op, players had the same problem. They never called in the air support. They just have their units all really spaced out, and it's, creating a mess.
Says Alpha to Charlie, we're pushing in on your location.
Not really much else I can do there.
Bravo, ground. Do you need medical assistance? Over?
Yeah, bum rush and AO, start shooting from out here, mortars go off, I'm just gonna have the AT guy run out and boop, you know? What they should have done was dismounted down slope instead of charging right up to the wall.
This is Charlie, I fell back on that.
I don't know. Welcome to the classics. Russ is holding this entire team. That's awesome to see.
Bravo's position to see what the fuck's going on there.
He's still covering. This guy, I think, is still shooting facts. I need Nim to change that out, otherwise I gotta switch to the other medical script, because the AI just keep getting hung up in open offs like these. It just doesn't work out. So what's that? He's gonna do his best to sneak around. I mean, he's the JTAC. He could have called a cast strike on it with the gun. And that, because it's a tight area, that could have done a lot of damage for that 30mm. Ground, this is high. How copy? Roger, you have a little under an hour left before index is called. Over.
Alpha, Charlie, Delta, what's your advance? What's the status of your advance?
Delta here. Town seems clear. Moving west. We're gonna swing in behind you or to your northwest.
Just gonna swing him around. Are you out of fuel?
Alpha, Charlie.
Charlie is holding at the compound at the
I just
west
want
side
to
of
cover
town.
the left flank there, because I don't know if there's more
still.
guys. They did shoot my Orca down, though, which was good.
That was Charlie.
Sorry, Alpha.
Yeah, they got the ghost talk down, so they're gonna load everyone up in there. Same with the Nomad guys.
I assume it's the same status. Okay, if you guys are able to push the content,
I'm gonna have these guys actually pull back because they're a 4-man team. They're hearing vehicles and stuff up there.
Although try to make it as far as possible.
It'll be better if they just pulled back because they lost contact with all those other guys. Now you got these two squads going up to that position. I do love the off-road because you can take the AT launchers out from these two slots and, you know, fire.
All stations. Sad news. Bravo is completely wiped out.
And JTAC is lasing this. No, he's not lasing it. That is a laze possibly by the A-10 itself. So I'm not sure if he's self-designating or if he's going to have air possibly schwack that. Or if he's going to ask JTAG if he can schwack that.
Delta, we're currently on the way to assist ground command and Bravo.
Hey, so can you guys like actually look down this vector?
Advise why
I want security right here.
Bravo's name off your call sign list because Bravo does not exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't fucking know who's who anymore.
Yeah, it's around here. That's it.
Good.
And I got that group calling back. All right, cool. Cool. So I still got my Overwatch set up and angles I want. I've got kind of a battle line going right here. Otherwise, it's just, technically, if I wanted to quote-unquote win this operation, I just need to keep running down this clock. I sort of shot. Okay. Now we're gonna go check out what that noise is. I mean, you fired a tracer. Titan just saved. That BTRK is going to keep going. I'm going to bring in QRF via my backline right here. Let's see. CSAT, infantry. Double up an assault squad. Giving these guys leeway to engage. There goes the Titan. It's a top-down hit, and it disabled the turret. And that knocked it out. Nice. What I also want to point out is, listen, I'm in the AO. I'm on 5-0, and there is no squad-to-squad communication right now. These guys aren't communicating to ground saying, hey, there's a Vic, you know? It's...
For the squad who just saved ground commands, can you send your medic down here? Ours is down.
You know, where's that communication? It is just not there, you know what I mean? They just called for a medic, which is good, but, you know, maybe coordinating with that Vic would help him out just a little bit more. So I'm gonna have the sniper team hunt them. We got this MG team going. I am going to resort to HE. And they get me, which is good. And now I'm gonna resort to an RPG, because they're not communicating with this SL
Alpha,
at
you
all.
wanna take the lead?
Oh, I don't have to do it. Cool. I love it when they do it for me. So, it's awkward. Don't know why they didn't, I don't know why they're not communicating. This is kinda, this is weird.
Break. Delta, are you next?
And what's that has been shot and
Be
engaged.
advised, on stations we have 2 squads wiped out at this time, Bravo and Delta. Ground command is stuck.
Bravo is on reinsert.
Copy, I needed to move. Sorry for interrupting you. I need to move to Bravo, to ground position this time as fast as possible. We're marking up in 2 mics.
And I got the marksman back there, or the sniper back there covering.
Second chances.
I will march in 2 mics. Hold on.
I'm gonna get these guys to crouch up. And if they engage, they engage. If not, oh well. Yeah, just the left flank today has been an absolute mess. At least they still got their medic up over there. Yep, now he's engaging. So that's gonna prompt me. I'm gonna spawn an infantry squad on foot. Let's kind of go hug the hills over here and then go to the friendly artillery position.
Alpha, this is Bobcat. Be advised, we're going to be coming along with you guys.
Hey, Bobcat, this is Marshall.
Yes, Marshall, go ahead.
Can you head west and meet
They did
us?
a good job hitting those guys. That guy is down as well.
And won't let us go faster than 17 kilometers an hour.
This guy is still putting shots down range.
Roger that, we'll move around.
Now the AI are all just kind of sporadic, but we do have QRF coming, and there is a ghost stock that's landed back here. Would be in striking range, but that AI is distracted. I'm gonna move these guys up and change their positioning. And those guys looks like they're gonna remount Vix and head in. So most of my arty sites are pretty exposed. I'm going to spawn another Op4 squad. Not going to bring in any QRF anymore. It's going to be the last one. And I'm going to put this assault squad to walk up and basically provide forest cover for that final artillery position. Nemesis, it's been brutal. I've been bringing the pain, but
Bring the pain.
Confirm that the Tigris is down in the air.
Delta, get back on that
a lot of it's been messy. There was never a Tigris in this AO, so I don't know what that's about. And Legendary OSH extending their sub to 4 months, which means they're just resubbing for months. Thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the ops.
Yes, I'm aware.
Hiccup there. I misread that, so that's my bad. But I hope you keep enjoying the ops, all of you. Hope you're staying safe from COVID-19. I hope you get a kick out of this operation. So I got this 6-man team coming up to assault. They could potentially take it, but I do have QRF coming. However,
Delta,
we do have these guys running up. Enemy tank?
Close.
Oh, yeah, they found the artillery site.
Hi, this is Nomad. We're back.
Willkommen, Nomad. Will you run into enemy tanks again?
If we get chased by a liquid and enemy squads again, yes.
Good copy. What's your location this time? Exit process, I'm just exit seat out.
LZ second chances are where?
Gonna bring those bad boys back.
Good copy. Move to Overwatch, turn off, select end.
Okay.
Bravo, Jinta.
Go, Bravo.
So this squad now under fire because they drove right up to one of these artillery sites.
Confirm, we are reapproaching.
And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Alpha, Charlie Medics is down.
Guys, the Arma 3 AI are perfectly wonderful in their own
Bravo
special way.
Bravo 2IC Alpha.
They're trying to breed, yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, it's a mobility kill, guys. Good job. I'm so proud of you. And the AI, this is vanilla AI, by the way. Now they're gonna run over their friendly force. And
Thank you, Bobcat.
did I just see that right?
Okay, I've got to ask, how exactly did you damage yourself outside of the AO?
Rock hill equals slow speed, apparently.
Rocks are OP when we start coding our...
I mean, this is a loot knob, so...
Right, where the fuck are we? Air, this is Charlie. We need a strike on marker objective here. There's tanks here, we can't take them.
It's okay. It's okay.
Audi as well.
Those two squads are kind of in trouble. It sounds like they're calling for an airstrike. Yeah, they need air to come in and take care of those ASAP, please. Okay, you guys hear those gunshots. Please go do a swarm. Really, again, the main issue with today was they split their force, and they shouldn't have split their force.
Team go down. We'll try and move up and support.
So I don't know why, because they had, you know, squad over here, squads over here, Marshall and squad over there. You know, it makes no sense. Why they separate off that much. And again, I've called these Arty tanks back, but they don't want to...
Relaying your fire mission, so wait one.
They don't want to go back, but yeah, I mean, that's a juicy target for Air to do a gun run on. Air just needs to line up.
Delta getting overrun. Getting hit for...
This is what we have every Friday, so I don't know what Nim's complaining about. It's on they're fighting CSAT, but at the same time, they shouldn't have, you know, half their force over here and half their force over there. You know, it's a bloodbath. Here, guys, get up. Get up, move quick, because I'm going to need you for support vector ASAP.
Marshall, watch your left side. Enemy infantry.
What? What is this guy doing? For the record, yeah, I told him to drive back, and,
Ground forces have called for the airstrike. Intended down.
they're just driving, man. I told them to go back, and they haven't gone back. Meanwhile, airstrike coming up, these guys are all down. This might be a mission where they fail. Marshall has come around, it's providing support. And now you're having shells touching down on that Fig? I don't know why that just exploded.
G-Tech has no eyes on gun runs, so I need a beat you guys if able.
One of those have pulled back.
How copy?
There is no AT, guys, so the Marshal will luck out here. Oh, he's back here. Whether or not he engages is anyone's guess.
That's cool. Did they get the objective blown up or not?
I suspect they may have gotten killed. All of them. So I think the BDA is not possible at this time.
Roger that.
Alright, we're gonna kill off some of the survivors here. Is at this rate. There's no medic, Lance is there, and yeah. So, yeah, Soapboard just decided to go mobile. And we might be able to get these guys saved. Marshall coming up, engaging those remaining infantry. That's a good sign.
Hey, Bravo, keep in mind we're looking for some kind of laptop, over.
Oh,
Garrison the compound,
man.
guys. Garrison the compound.
Wrong net.
Alright, those guys are off hold fire because Nomad
Bravo,
rushed them. Nim is now getting some fire in her. And my sniper is dang. So I got this position pretty much secured. They have a mortar.
Compound secure, move up.
So that should help them soften things up. But it's not going to do much to the enemy objectives, which is worrisome.
Bobcat, are you on that?
This is Bobcat.
That is
We've
not
got
the way
eyes
I
on
told
Dr.
you
B
to
Maskaz
go.
on the side of the hill.
But okay. Ah, man. Yeah, bad. Well, I'm gonna be honest. This op is probably more brutal than last Sunday, and I need to. I'll get your thing up, by the way.
Friendlies outside the compound, left of the marshal.
The document. Well, I think they were mortaring down here to try to hit infantry up there, but the marshal cleaned them up, so that's a-okay. You're up to 3 p.m. 3 a.m. your time? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be up late, working on the weekend ops and my script for Golden Rule 2.
Marshall's got eyes on mobile artillery on the airfield.
I think it's driving towards them. It's not even set to combat, it's just driving. It is literally just driving for the sake of driving. Like, I don't get it. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess he just drove up, saw that there were people up there, and is now driving away. I don't know what his little AI brain's telling him to do, but you know what? Go, little AI, go. He'll figure it out. At this point, I'm actually gonna abandon that gun and just get him in here. I'm also going to be honest, guys, compared to my normal Friday ops where I'm a lot harsher on the infantry, Luton wasn't always too harsh with infantry. He knew how to surgically place squads, so I, watched back some of his content, and kind of mimicked his style of, just having fire bases, squads come from vectors where they technically shouldn't, but, it serves its purpose as QRF. I've got to say, I'm really surprised. I think there was something to that strat because the AI have been a lot more vicious.
That was a mobile artillery piece that has a very big cannon and are definitely in range of it, so I don't think this compound is going to be crispy in a couple seconds.
Can you fuck it?
No, trees.
It's hidden behind trees.
AP?
I can't get an accurate read on it. No.
Oh man, Lance is still back here. I got a squad coming up. These guys are supposed to be going quick. I think they're just out. Oh, it's because the squad leader is behind. I was up. That's why. I think it's finally coming to where it's supposed to go. Okay.
One's not available. Nomad Alpha.
They have 38 minutes remaining. I think they could get this done in 38 minutes, but they really need to start utilizing that air asset. It's done nothing. And then they have a Little Bird, which I think has AGMs. And I didn't limit them on the pylons on that puppy. So I just don't know what's going on here. What's wrong with my Discord memes? What Discord memes? I don't even control my meme channels on Discord. I just let them
Marshall, we got a bar from where that rough approximation of that RT is. We've got a mortar here.
Somewhere on the airfield. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna start striking already at this position.
Nomad, Silicano looks clear, no heavy infantry presence. Might be a squad between the buildings that I can't see, but nothing heavy.
It'll be about 125 meter spread there. If they decide to fire, maybe. Hello? Please? Thank you.
Hey, Marshall, you got space inside for people to jump in?
Unfortunately, it's filled with ammo.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, did I can't use artillery computer as Zeus. Okay, well, that's fine.
All stations, this is ground. We are gonna.
I'll just manually put some shells down in a second.
Bravo 2, I see permission to saturate barracks with mortar shells. There's lots of infantry over there.
Here we go. I got 3 batteries, so I'll give it a bit of spacing.
We got the attention.
Engaging the barracks.
Round crooks, let's go.
I think he's shooting at the,
yeah, that 155 that's on the airfield is
inbound.
Lance has actually killed most of the squad. Wow! Only caught him in the open with their pants down, so yeah, no, it's a good call. Good job, Lance. See if you can survive that. Nonetheless, I wish him luck. There is Air doing his strike. He missed a majority of that, but oh, he did a fair bit of damage to it. He was just off by a bit. And there's an AA Sam going up. Because I do have some AA defense right here.
I need a medical, brother.
There we go. Another barrage coming in, and I'll start adjusting that marker. They're mortaring the heck out of this. Since this barracks blows up and the intel falls, that's going to be very unfortunate.
This is Bravo. I need a medic. Is anyone on?
Question,
I'm going to adjust this.
Are you?
Daring pause. Hold on.
Oh yeah, he is unloading salvos there.
Marker on map. Get Bravo.
Ooh, something just came in. I haven't seen those shells land just yet. Oh, okay. One landed on me. Let's get them firing, because things down at the barracks can look up and see them. But it's just, you know, battery and counter battery fire right now. Plane already did a strike. Hopefully it's coming in to do another strike.
Hey, ground forces, I'm gonna ease up on those mortars because there's supposed to be a fucking objective down there in the form of laptop. Let's just go and retrieve.
Barracks is still intact, so I can claim it's still intact because I think they need it. What do you mean,
Marshall
oh
can
yeah?
confirm that. I did say that 5 minutes ago, but Skelly decided to still go boof.
Yeah, I mean, he's Skelly.
I just work here.
What's going on?
They're still not clearing this position. I hope.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
I hope
receiving a
nothing lands in the
laptop and
compound because
mortaring
it's
the
in
barracks,
range
so it
now,
might
and there's
be,
5 shells coming in.
I did ask ground because you're right next to me.
This is Nomad B5. Northeast of the barracks, some squads in the forest.
We're a little closer now.
Hold on. Say again for ground.
I'm gonna target them individually. It's gonna increase the spread.
Disregard that.
Hey, Marshal JTAG, can you guys see it in that small town to your front right?
We can't see into it, but we can push up so we can.
Yeah, he was able to evade that missile. That's good.
See into it.
Negative, not of our current position.
Roger, I'm just YOLOing out here by myself.
Godspeed.
Where's what's that?
Still
Oh, he's going up to some friendly infantry out there. Alright.
So traffic.
Those shells have touched down. Another 30 seconds. Land's still alive. Oh, a medic got stuck up here. That's funny.
We only have guns. We don't have bombs.
I know. They can see the laser though, can they?
Probably, but there's also fucking a Tigris down there still.
Over to the other artillery side.
There's the shells landing again.
This is Nomad.
And one landed in there.
Earlier, and it was still occupied by enemies, and he was being fucking flagged by the Tigris.
Yeah, so that clipped the medic and a few other dudes. Don't you love it?
Closest squad to the outpost that we were just in. We need a medic. We being ground.
It's gonna continue. I might put cluster munitions up there in a second. We have a Vic charging up, filled with dudes in the sea. Oh, that's gonna be funny. I hope they don't choke. So this one dude right here. Alright, let's
Yeah, this is ground.
Cluster. They haven't gotten the hint yet. I think some more smoke just went off right there.
Were there infantry in the compound when I
And I gotta see who grabs this laptop, so I know if he goes down, I gotta put the intel by him.
Lost that, we're coming for Real report.
I'm gonna set these guys down garrison. Some of these guys got out in the open. We'll see that hill light up in a second. Ground, this is high, how copy? Fax is gonna get it. Alright, so Fax has the laptop.
I think ground command's down. This is Marshall's end.
Roger, just saying to everyone that 30 minutes remain on this AO before I force the index over.
This is ground command team. Ground command is down at compound. We need a medic here. I have the laptop.
So Air has made all of these guys get off position here. More SAMs being fired.
Be advised, the garrison compound up there just got hit with cluster artillery.
Relay from
building's clear.
Relay from ground. Whoever got the laptop, get it back to base.
If he just cooks off one,
falling back.
It'll cook them all off.
Ground, be advised, Charlie has the laptop. What are we to do with it?
I'll give it to you too. Just give me some good shots on this puppy,
Good copy.
please.
RTB immediately.
Give me the cinematics loot never got. Come on.
Charlie, if you want to get the Marshal, we can split back and get you out.
Marshal, question, how many troops do you have?
Fuck it. Why not?
Marshal holds 8.
We'll give it to him.
Copy it.
They still have another
How many
artillery site to
sets do you have?
find, but I'll give it to him because he's not done anything
No,
today.
we're
He's been
taking
so
Charlie to extract the
underutilized.
laptop because that's the objective.
And there have been so
I'm
many
just
things he
looking if I
could
can,
do
like,
to
put what the
make
guy
that
that
work. So
can't
now they don't have to
turn
go
the-
up here. They
Bravo,
have the
here.
laptop. They have the planes dead. They just have to find the remaining 3 SOCORs. Yeah, I'll give him a good time.
Confirm objectives.
We still have artillery shells landing up here.
Bravo ground, please confirm objective.
Ground is down. Destroy the jet.
Destroy jets.
Blow it.
Relay.
Once again, confirm, blow the jet.
Yes, blow the fucking jet.
I mean, I would take the jet out to dinner first if I was
Blow it in
them.
front of who's got clear of it. That works too.
Jet is down, ready to extract.
Charlie, get in the Marshal today, please.
They're calling extract? Okay.
Break.
Say again for Charlie.
Break. Who has the laptop?
Charlie.
Roger, get them in the Marshal now.
I'm waiting for them. Charlie, get in the fucking Marshal.
Alright, where's Fax?
Guy with laptop en route to Marshal.
There he is. So you see that little symbol on him? Nice little way to keep track of that intel. So, now it's just gonna stay by the Vic. Lance is gonna come back. He has a story to tell.
The rest of us stay here.
Yes.
We're gonna help clear the compound.
But
Sorry,
there shouldn't
wrong
be
guy.
anything to strike that Marshal.
This is Bravo. Objectives complete. RTB.
Charlie, JTAP.
This is Charlie. Go ahead.
Roger, you're gonna have 1x Blackhawk standing by for you at the fucking thing.
Okay.
The what?
The DMS-1.
Okay.
So if you guys...
Copy.
I
We're
did
going
say
to
9
DM1.
SOCORs in the beginning.
helicopter
3
will
spots
pick you
of
up.
3. So I just let him. It's gonna be a mission fail. I'm not gonna say anything
This
now.
is Nomad. Are all friendly squads pulled out of the compound?
Luton would fail
Have we
it,
killed the
give the
Artie
fail
yet?
things, but I'm not gonna do that.
A10 did a couple gun runs on it. Unknown if it's still active or not.
Do we know where it is?
What about the RD and Ferris? Is that down?
Alpha's going in to confirm.
This is Bravo. I have a.
I mean, that's
head
one
full
hell of a
fires, so I'm gonna
smoke
check it out.
billow, though. Like, damn. You'd think,
Go back to DM1 and you'll get extracted by your
freaking
own.
power plant exploded or something.
Copy my last.
Nomad. Are all friendly squads out of the compound by the airbase?
This is Bravo actual. Is the RT placement at Ferres clear? If not, we need to clear it.
They could just
Charlie,
have air
get that
fly
guys
over
around
and say,
to let
hey,
them
there's
over.
nothing there.
Negative. Our truck driver isn't responding to us.
Roger, fucking have him remove his head from his orifice and tell him to head to
I am the fucking truck driver. Is the RT position at Ferres dealt with, or do we need to deal with it still?
Break. Need the priority package extracted. LZ DM1. Get Charlie there, please.
Priority
Over.
package is on the way in the Marshal. Say again. Priority package is in the Marshal.
Priority package is in the Marshal, not in my truck.
Then they
Alpha's going
misidentified
through
themselves.
for rest to confirm if the R2 is down.
Hi, this is Nomad. I'm breaking off Overwatch because nobody's talking to me.
JTAC here, Delta.
Send traffic, Delta.
Question, can we have the ghost talk at LC Demi?
They have a drone.
No, LZ.
They have a UAV operator.
Ghost
I don't
talk
know
is
why
there
they're not.
For the fucking package.
Copy,
I'm
they're
so
already half out of video, I think.
confused. This, I will give it this, though.
I'm
It does
heading
feel
for
like
right
a
now, they're not on video.
2016 op. Because only your squad knew what was
No,
going
man,
on.
that,
If you try to communicate to
coming
another
in from the
asset, you
east,
could
from
not
our
get clear to them.
position,
So,
we could
I mean,
wait
it
for the
feels
second
realistic as hell.
Nemia, this is Charlie SL. I'm with you in your truck. Our last guy just came from Paris. Said there's 2 out of 3 RD is cleared. We're not sure about the third
Okay,
one.
2 out of 3. Where's the third one?
Third one status is unknown.
These guys are gonna route. Yeah, so
Say that again, Skelly?
they don't know where the third one is.
Charlie, JTAC, please confirm that the package has been loaded when he's on board, please.
I'm gonna have these guys run for it.
Package is in the Marshal.
Yes, Charlie SL. Package was left in the Marshal with Fax 2.
Break. This is Nomad. The ground team is still down in the FOB. Could we get a medic up here?
Say again. Is
I'm
package
totally
heading
gonna adjust that bleed out
DM1
timer
or
to 3
not
minutes.
Has been requested multiple times now.
The package is in the Marshal.
Because it said for
Off
10.
the
but Luton's
Marshal.
back
Say
end
again.
was,
Off the Marshal.
was 180 seconds.
Tell the marshal to go to DM1.
If not, I think it was actually,
No, they already
no, it was
are
120.
Be advised, this is Bobcat. Marshall will be staying near LZ package pickup for the pickup, if you want to do that.
Marshall is at LZ package pickup now, outside the AO, northwest, marked on map. It's big and open, you can't miss it.
Well, apparently you missed your fucking orders, so...
Everyone's been talking over each other. I have no idea what the orders even are at this point.
This is Nomad. A ground team is still down. We need a medic.
I've got that in like 3 times.
In the FOB, top of the hill.
In the past 2 minutes. I'm sorry, this isn't funny. This isn't
Marker,
funny.
Are you here in FOB
this
or
is really
where?
bad. It's just... I'm amazed. It is kind of funny, but as a Zeus, I should be rooting for them, you know, I should be cheering them on. They're going up to here, I don't, like... Okay, you're gonna find a bonfire, a Vix.
This Alpha, we are at the RD position north.
I'm having them just try to get away from that A10, so it's quite possible they'll get past each other.
Destroyed. Don't know where the rest are.
They have drones, they have A10s. I mean, look, this is thermal. This is thermal that they have on their on the A10 and on the, whatchamacallit, the drones. So they're not bright white, but, you know, that zoomed in kind of looks obvious. You know what I mean? And I know they have a drone operator, because it's right there. I don't know. Ari's not gonna... They have it marked. They have it marked. Okay. Awesome. Air. Kill it.
LZ for package pickup by air.
I'm gonna give it 4 minutes, and then on principle, I'm gonna have them leave. But it looks like Air's coming in to do a gun run. Air might be lining up a gun run. No, he just overturned a little to the left.
This Alpha, we are datting a Sokor that was flipped.
This is Bravo. RT plus Fox marker is already cleared. We're heading down to additional RT marker down the coastline.
Guys, it's marked on the map. Please, please. I think they just said they're going to additional?
Copy last.
Charlie's with you.
Hello.
Break. Marshall, vehicle is waiting for you to load package, over.
He has been loaded. He's been in there for like a minute.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna come check this
Once
out.
again, this is Bravo. We are headed southwest to the next artillery compound. Please confirm that you are hearing me.
Hey, fam, we are hearing you.
After they take contact, I'm gonna have them try to bolt out of here.
Times packs down, DM1 requesting medic from one squad. Alpha, Bravo, or Charlie, please copy, over.
Bravo and Choppy are on the other side of the island. We currently cannot get a medic to you.
You have a vehicle,
I hope
yes
they
or no?
stop, because...
One shared for 2 squads, yes.
Yes. Load a medic into the vehicle.
This thing does
from
have
one
a
of the
gun,
squads,
and yeah.
And keep the other at the fucking rear of the package.
Oh, man. How am I gonna get these guys out? I'll probably utilize this MSR. And just have them, I guess, get to this area, and then we can hide them in the thick reeds.
Ask Alpha, Charlie and Bravo medics are currently not able to get in the separate vehicle and move to you.
This Alpha will make our way towards you, but be
I have
aware
3 infantry to defend this position. Okay. 3...
Marshall will move to pick you up, Alpha. Just keep moving for now. We'll meet you in the middle.
Good copy.
Be advised, Bobcat is starting the long road home. We'll see you guys when you get back.
It is time to commit runaway. I was gonna end key that one anyway. Oh, buddy, don't stop. Come on, I believe in you. Let's drive. Oh, you're gonna be nice and give him another opportunity to kill it? Okay, that's cool. They're taking GMG fire. That's gonna be a top-down shot.
Bravo to our CJ.
Break, enemy tank incoming, northwest.
Hi, command, exactly.
Hey, firm, we need another run. The additional opti marker is stored up to the piece active and if possible GMG plus tank.
Enemy already backed out westward.
Vehicle spotted moving north of the northwest additional opti marker. Reference T-junction, maybe moving further northwest into Selankang.
We're booking it.
X10, receive fire mission northwest 100 meters.
Hi, command, JTAC.
This is high, send message.
Roger, package has been delivered at base, finally.
Roger, thank you. High will be off station until the objective is completed or failed, over.
At this rate, I'm not gonna take that.
Alpha, this is Marshall. We'll meet you at the northeast end of the runway.
Did you just pass in front of us?
Now? We're behind you?
I'll give it to him. He got it. Okay.
Yeah, we have an enemy vehicle close to us at the A10, just fucking
GG. With 14 minutes to spare.
Just pick us up. It's good now.
Oh,
hey,
that was a mess.
We still need that fucking medic, over, because your ground command you guys keep calling for is dead.
Hey, firm, this is
Alpha
Bravo. We're gonna mount up and move to it.
A10 saved it, definitely.
One individual medic over in a vehicle.
Confirm 3 artillery to destroy.
Fight
We
Wolf,
killed 2.
thanks for the 31-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Alpha's loading up in the Marshall and be brought over to the ground command fig.
This is Bravo. We're pretty sure that the RT are down.
Copy. Marshall is taking Alpha up to ground command position because they still need a medic.
I think I have like a minute to go use the bathroom and come back. This is just to Huron, just still chilling there.
Be advised, A10 is Bingo Fuel, currently RTB to R&R.
8% left, yeah. Oh, man. I'm speechless, you know? I'm gonna cut my music. I'm just gonna sit back. What do you guys think about that op? I wanna hear the viewers' POV. Cause I need a
what's the plan? Are we
second
ensuring to take care of this
figure
army or
out
not?
what that was, you know? Like,
pretty sure you guys have destroyed all 3 artillery pieces. That was
It's
the
like a
objective,
pseudo
yes.
impossible lot.
Unsure.
But it wasn't
I'm being told that there was
that
3 sites
hard.
of
It was
3,
just
not
that they
just
separated their force that roughly, you know? Well, A10 did. He only did his objective. Like, the objective that was designed for him, he did. So, good on the A10. The objective they had to do, the airfield, players ended up doing it, but only after
we're gonna shift.
getting everyone got wiped at least once. Every squad, I would say, except for Lance, maybe.
Bravo confirms this artillery
And
position
what's
has
that?
3 emplacements. We are hunting 3 times 3 artillery. We have killed 2 here. We have 1 runner. Not sure on the rest.
Roger, can we get drones to start looking?
Oh, guys, what? Please. Please, guys.
Drone?
One RT moved westwards from the position I saw it driving. I called it out.
Right, can you mark it?
It was driving. I don't know where it was going.
Oh my god.
Never mind, it was the one killed to the north by air.
Thank you! Thank you! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, they communicated! Oh! Oh, it's so beautiful!
Bravo, actual to JTAC.
Oh! No, come on, JTAC, say something to Bravo, please! Please, you just... Oh... Come on! Oh... Please.
Be advised, apparently that artillery piece has been dead, and it's dead near the airfield. The A-10 striked it.
Please, for the love of fuck. There was a squad right there that witnessed it die! Why is Air the only one that knows the... I just...
All stations, this is ground back on net. How
Oh,
are you doing?
please take control of the situation.
Thank you. Can we evac?
Roger, evac will be at LZ. How many TSB members does it take to move a medic to one location? Over.
Good copy, JTAC.
Oh my god.
Route.
I'm so done.
I'm not even going to ask what that explosion was, because that was you guys going boom.
It was a UXO inside the compound.
Fucking
that
amazing.
compound was hit with cluster artillery a while ago, so I suspect it's UXOs at this point.
Ground, this is high. How copy?
I copy.
Alright, I'm gonna either index the server when you get out of the red zone, or index the server in 8 minutes, whichever one happens first.
Can you index now? Is that an option?
Sure, I'll end in 60 seconds.
Thank you very
No,
much.
fuck you. These pilots have been sitting here for fucking 20 minutes. They're flying back to base. This is loot and shit.
Fair enough.
He's right. I'm done watching them suffer.
Marshall's gonna RTB
Would you
via
stop throwing fucking white smoke? For the love of fuck.
Hi, this is ground.
Send message.
Do you see the large cloud of white smoke and red smoke and blue smoke? Can you please drop every enemy RT that still exists on Earth on their position?
I'm a NATO officer. I don't have access to CSAT artillery. Over.
You know what I mean, Liru. Please do it.
The real Loot 09 would do it, but I'm not the real Loot 09.
I'm having a mental breakdown, Liru. I'm not joking.
You've been dead for 30 minutes.
You think?
You had to listen to 50, that's enough.
Yeah, just find a fuck.
Shut up, Nemesis. Oh. Then don't resub and. Does that count? Can that one count? There, they touched the UXO. Boom. Awesome. Give me my, I don't know. Just throw a bridge at him, yeah. They'll get stuck under the bridge and kill themselves again. Oh.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Infidel, you can't buy me. Thank you for the subs, but you can't buy me. You got a sub from Infidel, make sure you thank him, but I'm not.
Charlie's loaded.
Ground another
Nomad's loaded.
I can't process what's happened at this point.
Alpha loaded. Bravo loaded.
All loaded.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Go ahead and index it if you want, Command, Pike Command.
Stand by.
I wanted the pilots to at least have something to do after flying around.
I agree.
Send in
Yep.
Goat Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Goat Team 6 is needed to unfuck that situation. Thank God for Yanni's mom.
Send in Goat Team 6
Until rotor.
now.
Alright, so I'm gonna go through AO1 and then AO2, and then we'll go to ground, squads, and
Send in
assets
Goat
and whatever.
Team
So,
6
AO1
now.
was pretty straightforward. It was just a small sweep and clear of a single objective. Air came in with the drone, went way too close, and there was a Tigris there that shot it down. Actually, correction, the Tigris didn't shoot it down. An AA specialist next to him with a man-pad shot at it and blew it up. So at that point, that triggered the marksman, or excuse me, the sniper teams I had around to start scanning the hilltops. And we saw a dude. I put 2 shots at him, and he didn't react, so I domed him in the face. Please react. I know one landed right in front of you, but he said he was in a drone, so that's why he didn't land. So if you're, exposed on a hilltop, don't use a drone. Or get to cover first. Either way, they called for reinforcements. Squad came around, wanted to deploy on the back line and sweep that area. They ran into a Marshal. Marshal blew it up. At the same time, there was a Kamish at the solar panels that pushed up. It proceeded to play chicken with the Marshal, and that was all the AI. Marshal would go left. Kamish would try to follow, vice versa. Eventually, you guys disabled its turret, tried to pull away, you blew it up. Second squad was called in.
Send in
And
Goat Team
they
6
went to the
now.
solar plants. The advanced team just missed them. They got by, deployed, and started patrolling. And then we had
Send
our
in
first
Goat
engagement.
Team
One squad got
6
wiped
now.
by that infantry that then deployed. As well as a Vic. It was a patrol car with
Send
a gun
in
that started
Goat
driving
Team
around.
6
That
now.
killed a lot of people because no one was paying attention. I then decided to remote control him and park him in front of Falcon, who had an AT shot lined
Send
up
in
on
Goat
me,
Team
and then he
6
reloaded it, and I
now.
proceeded to run him over because at that point, silly. I also found out that marshals are
Send
killable
in
by
Goat
bridges.
Team
Please don't drive your
6
marshals
now.
under short bridges because you'll armor yourself. So, yeah, like I watched it. Like they had people in the marshal too. They had to pull 5 or 6 dudes out. Like, please, please, guys. But otherwise, you guys formed up after that. For your position, I started putting some artillery around because I had a sniper team still alive. You guys killed the sniper team. Artillery stopped. You pushed through. And then the advanced squads started getting hit by another sniper team and another Kamish that came by. You guys eventually went up, cleared the the mortar position, while another squad was clearing the solar panel plant. I know in the brief I told you not to destroy the solar power plant. You still fired mortars in there and killed some of your own guys, so I don't know why you did that. Then you proceeded to clear the rest of the stuff. RTB, mission 1 was done. Mission 2, as I always say when you do a force splits are very risky because you are attacking multiple parts of the AO in an AO I designed for your full strength, though this was based off of how Luton 09 does stuff, so I use even less infantry to try to mimic his style. That is also why the infantry were more accurate, because there was less of a CPU drag for the AI to drag from the server. So that's why they might have felt a little more accurate than normal. I don't have I think it's an ace ability to change the global AI skill. I know Zen has that, and that's something I am pushing for, but until we change that, if I do a vanilla op like this, I don't have control over the AI. And the AI definitely did do a lot of funky things. But going into the second AO, half the group deployed, engaged the garrison in the northernmost town. There was a bit of a nasty firefight there, but they pulled through after one of the squads got wiped. Squad on the left decided to charge with the marshal, which is fine, except you engaged from afar and aggroed everything, and then an AT guy ran out, and I, similar to the first AO, where there was an AT guy close to the marshal, I literally just walked it up to your marshal, instead of, doing the logical thing of taking the shot from cover, because I was trying to give you a chance to kill me, and it didn't happen, so... To reference the first AO, that also happened towards the end of the op. I literally walked a dude with an AT stick right next to the marshal. I then stood behind a guy for 10 seconds, and no one was looking around. They were all looking at where Tigris was. And then I just ran up to the marshal and booped it, which was only 5 meters away. So make sure if you're assigned to a vehicle, you're at least looking left or right, please. Otherwise, that squad got wiped. Secondary squad came in. They didn't communicate with ground. Some of them got screwed, but they bandaged up. Took that cop. Meanwhile, other two squads found one of the arty positions. I ordered the arty to pull back, and instead they decided to ram each other. First Vic kill was because the one of the Sokors flipped, so it was considered neutralized at that point because the crew got out. Other two Sorkers went up to that infantry squad, wiped everyone except a guy named Lance, who survived for the rest of the AO. Other side of the AO, you guys took that cop, took the mortars. I started counter battering you after you fired mortars at me. And even then, some of you stayed up there after I gave 3 salvos of warning shots. So I finally just put some HE up there and then some cluster munitions, excuse me. Because, if you're going to ignore the IDF, I'm just going to drop it on you. Otherwise, you guys went in, cleared the 3 planes. You mortared that barracks building, which had that barracks building blown up, the intel would have been destroyed, and that part of the objective would have failed, but thankfully it didn't get destroyed, so great. Fax was able to extract that. Air was finally called in to do something, and he managed to tag 5 of the Sokors by baiting them into a circle because their AI is silly, and then he blew one up, and the rest of them blew up. At that point, some of you started leaving the AO. Nimia's squad then checked the other arty positions, found the last arty position that was marked on map, destroyed... No, she didn't destroy it. 810 came by, destroyed one, spooked the other 2 arty Vics to pull north. Nimia was able to blow up another, and then another squad was right next to the third one after it got on the northern side of the airfield, called it out, and then the 810 blew it up, and then everyone forgot that it existed, and you guys spent another 10 minutes trying to find it. So overall, guys, communication was pretty today. Definitely, calling in the A10 to soften up that compound you guys were going to, for example, on the left side when you did that marshal charge. That would have been a lot smarter to do, because even though I limited you to the gun still killed the Vix, and it would have done a lot of damage to that enclosed cop. Because again, there was a single dude with an RPG in there, and if you just nicked him, you would have been fine with that rush. And then there were other instances where, again, an A10 strike would have really helped you out. Or even just support fire from the Little Bird, because in that AO, the only 2 things of AA I had were 2 manpad squads, not in squads, teams. One in the place the Marshal assaulted on the left, and then one covering the other outpost across the way where I had some arty. I don't know why people were calling Tigrises out. There was never a Tigris there. I think it was just a miscommunication on the manpads. So overall, guys, I like these style of ops, and I'm going to keep doing them, so if it's not your cup of tea, don't show up for the next few weeks. Ground,
just
go ahead.
Further into my fucking forehead hearing that about no Tigrises after they've been called out as Tigrises.
Okay, the first AO was simple, easy, donezo. That's all I have to say. Communication data was pretty good. Information flow was pretty good. I actually enjoyed that AO. The second AO, on the other hand, was at the beginning. We started out very good. Then I watched two squads.
Let's all blame Barbarian.
Get
I agree
wiped.
with that.
One of them was Charlie. By the way, for the Bravo, sorry, not Charlie, Bravo. For the Bravo thing with the Marshall Rush, I actually wanted to call in an airstrike beforehand, but I was notified that there were Tigrises in the area, so I didn't want to risk the plane. We had no response for them. And then I watched Delta get fucked completely by an infantry squad that was called out and engaged by ground command approximately 6 times before they decided to go head on into it. Afterwards, I think it was Alpha. Sorry, no, it was Charlie that came in and helped us to take the compound with the Marshal. And such, we took that compound and then moved, and then Skelly, with my permission, used their artillery to basically eradicate the airfield. Afterwards, my man said they pushed down to the airfield, and as they pushed down, I called it that we start getting IDF on the compound. So I wasn't hit at all for like the 6 first times, like for the 6 first shell. So by that time I calmly called in, hey, we need a medic on the base we're just in, because like the ground team is down and ground command is the only one up. We need a medic here immediately. No response. Said it again and again and again until I got knocked out myself. The respawn timer, sorry, the bleed out timer is what, 300 seconds or 500 seconds? I don't actually remember.
600 seconds. I will be changing that to 180 seconds next operation. And Nim, I need to talk to you about something too.
I was sitting there for until the last 15 seconds until Prozzy was very kind, and Prozzy, who was asking by the way, comes by the time they pushed to the airfield, went nuts.
Night, Nam.
There was no regular communication on comms.
No, there will not be a stream after this. I don't feel like playing Bad Wolf Stop after all
we
that.
We think ground is down, but in the former base, but no one actually went to check. I heard people calling, asking for orders 10 times over from ground, although ground was completely and utterly dead, and it has been called so multiple times by ground themselves before they died. Up to that point, the one thing that was left of Nomad, which wanted to switch positions but couldn't because ground wasn't alive, came to the base to find ground dead, and in those 15 seconds, I was stabilized. By that point, I was those 600 seconds down, and then I was about another 15 or 16 seconds down. By that point, I had a mental breakdown. I'm not even joking. Listening to comms was that fucking painful. I don't know what to say. The last part of the second AO was a total clusterfuck.
I don't know what to say, Falcon.
If I had to show anyone how an army would act in an actual combat situation, this is how they would act. There was no 2IC for ground command. That was part of the issue. And by the way, Liru, here's something that should be fixed. I don't know if you actually can. The bodies disappear way too quickly. So, for example, if I die right now as ground command, no one can pick my long range. If I don't have a 2IC.
I'll see if I can fix that.
Thank you. So yeah. The last part of the second part of the op was painful, and I'm very sorry that I didn't break the rules and got rank. Other than that, everything was great. JTech, do you have any honorable mentions to say?
Only thing I have to say, our pilots did a good job today. They were asked, and they even took the initiative today when they didn't have communication with me to start acting as retrans. I couldn't utilize air because I wasn't apprised of the ground situation at all by anybody. There were multiple times I had to ask, hey, is the AA taken care of? Is this taken care of? And things kept being called out as Tigrises, so that's why we kept the A-10 and the Little Bird arm's length, so that way they wouldn't blow anything up, or get blown up, pardon. It was only on an attack run from the A-10 towards the last 2/3 of the second op that he flew over position. He took a bunch of missiles. And he's like, yeah, there's still something down there. I was like, okay, Roger, just wave off. So that's why we didn't use the A-10 that much. Honorable mentions are the pilots in general for being fucking patient as hell. Communication breakdown though, as usual, but today was especially bad. Like I don't understand what's so bad about head to DM1. People fucking drive 5 kilometers north where they're told to go multiple times. Or when asked, hey, can you load a medic, just one medic, into a vehicle and drive them to command's position? No, we can't do that. It's like you have a vehicle, but you can't load one medic in there and keep the rest with you. I don't know how that makes sense. Big brain moments today, guys. Oh, and when I'm throwing smoke out for an LZ for the fucking aircraft to land at, it's done in a way the way they have a fucking very distinctive mark, other than a mass of fucking Skittles colored fucking smoke. Please don't just fucking decide to start yeeting out shit, because, well, you didn't say you can't throw blue, orange, yellow, red, or green. Please don't. If you're that bored, why are you guys even playing this?
Whew.
Alpha, or whoever else.
Alpha did very well in the first AO. We kept together very well. You responded to my commands. I apologize if I wasn't always active on comms, and I'm sorry if I missed any communications. Second AO Alpha also did very well. We went down to 6 people because we had 2 DCs. After a while we got 1 back, but all in all, great stuff. We did good inter-squad communications. Sometimes a little bit hectic, but you guys used to figure that out by yourself without me saying anything. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Bravo.
Bravo overall did pretty good. The first objective was What? Who?
I think it was just mic noise.
Oh. Yeah, Bravo did pretty well. The first objective was, from what I remember, fine. Most of it is kind of overshadowed by the second objective, which was a little bit hectic. We went in from a second flank. Didn't really try and split the force. We were more just coming in from a second angle. Unfortunately, we lost our vehicle, which means we're a little bit slower. When we met up and eventually came in with the marshal, I pushed the marshal a little bit too close to the walls. We got picked up by the RPG. If we'd stopped a little bit earlier, we would be able to dismount and screen for the Vic, and probably would have had a lot more success. Yeah, as Mapner just put in there, if you're in a helicopter and you're sling loading something, don't touch the fucking ropes, because that's just a recipe for disaster. The end of the second AO, so we hit the and cleared out the entrenched position on the hill, and we had some IDF come in. Bravo started to move down to the defilade towards the airfield, picked up a hostile squad, and continued to move forwards. A couple of us were taken down and picked up again. At which point we heard the instruction for everyone to leave the position there and start moving towards the airfield. So I jumped into Vic and one of the Hemmets with Charlie and I think a couple members of Alpha, potentially. We headed down the airfield and very successfully breached the airfield and started clearing it. We got the last remaining planes, we got the intel. And at that point, it was a kind of question that was being called up to find out if we thought all the objectives were complete. Decided that the artillery had maybe not been fully complete, so we jumped into the Hemmet and started bugging out to check the artillery. I had maybe just under half of the force with me in this one Hemmet, and we were down picking off the artillery positions. And I don't know why it took so much effort to get across the fact that the intel was in the marshal, and the marshal had to go to get that intel passed on. it ended up being a massive screaming fight across 50 for some reason amongst a couple of people. I honestly can't remember who. Just trying to get the information across that the fucking intel was in the Marshal. We then went to continue the rest of the objectives. There was the call for a medic to go.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I need to sit back and close my eyes for a second. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. I might see you tomorrow. I might not. IRL stuff. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally. And Nem and Fidel, thanks for those gift subs again. Appreciate it.